Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, friends, foes, subbies? I don't know if the live is live right now, but if it is, I'm going to start reading these comments that were in the chat before I got in here. But please let me know if anybody's in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I tried to do this video several times, and it was going to be a pre-recorded video, and it kept failing. Yes, I was able to record some, but I only made it up to, I think, 7 minutes into Claressa's video. So my commentary, I kept pausing and giving commentary only to find out that it was not recorded. Yeah. So I was really upset because I could see it recording, but when I go to save it, it says 0. So anyway, I figured that was a sign I need to do this live, even though I didn't want to go live. I need to do the live because I need to be fair. If I did Layla's live, I'm going to do Claressa's clapback live. So before I start saying hello to anybody that is entering right now, let me read the comments of the people that were here before I logged on. Because what's going to happen is once I save this, all their comments are going to be gone. The comments that show are the ones of those who came in after I pressed the live button. So anyways, let's get into the first comment. Brown 9554 says, I'm ready to talk about this. Thank you for even being here so early just to, support. And then I have Nadzi says, oh my, I was looking for you on Instagram to share it. Claressa is a clown. Laughing emojis. Joy to the World says, I'm watching it now. As soon as I seen it, I thought of you and what you think about this. Joy to the World, let me tell you something. Within the first 20 seconds, I was shaking my head. I'll explain to you guys, but to be honest with you, I think it's better that I do this live. Natural reaction, honest. If I messed up on my record, you guys might catch me messing up live. So if I say something that sounds mean or, whatever, please forgive me. Because when you're live, you can't edit out how you truly feel. So I do feel like going live is actually best when you're doing a reaction. Because if I pre-record a reaction, I could delete out certain things that I said or felt. Okay, we have Shanae says, I don't know what her clapback is, but I feel secondhand embarrassment already. Oh my gosh. Free My Grandma says, Layla, Stevie Ali, Harvey. Okay. Teshia says, girl, please go to church. You ain't set no records straight, made yourself look foolish. And then says, she coming with a part 2. She was waiting to see what she say. Fall for it. You pap. Don't be around like that. His wife making moves. I'm not really, it's hard for me to understand the way that was written, so please excuse me. Terry Dow, who's always here supporting, I truly appreciate him. He was here. Salute to you, Terry. He posts the copyright for me. Okay. I think we're in. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So I'm going to get straight to it. So these are the people that came in as soon as I hit the live button. LOL, if anything, this proved. I forgot I could pin the comments. If anything, this proved how Claressa stay imitating other women that she's low-key inspired by. Okay, Chris, I'm going to say this, Chris. Initially, when I saw the video, I was like, oh, it looks like she's trying to do it in the same style as Layla. I did notice that. And she actually looks very beautiful here. Very beautiful. So this works. The aesthetic works. The background works. But the fact that she's low-key kind of imitating, copying, is a little turn off, in my personal opinion. Be original. Don't nobody wants to hear what she got to say. Avery is not playing, huh, Avery? Okay. Enlightened Aura, thank you for being here. Dreamy Girl, thank you for being here. Nita, what's good? Thank you so much. Guess what? So, listen, guys, I had my son here. If you guys don't know, my son has cerebral palsy, and I'm going to say it all the time. I love my son. Green hearts for him. So, the people that came in with the green hearts, much respect, salute. I had to ask for help because he was coughing, coughing, coughing. And I just wouldn't have been able to do this because I need to show my son attention when he needs me. So it's really hard. Today was a rough day for my son. So, um, hey, Raw Truth. Hey, Sweet Ma. Just was in the middle of watching your Kiki video you posted. How do you feel about that video? Thank you for watching my videos and commenting. I truly appreciate that. It's Indigo says, I was waiting for your opinion, Sweet Ma. I'm waiting to share it with you guys. First of all, like I said, the first couple of minutes was very difficult for me to watch. I will explain to you. I will explain to you why it's really hard for me to watch somebody lie or manipulate. And you'll understand once I provide said receipts on the manipulation that I saw within the first 7 minutes. So we're going to watch it again together. Okay. It wasn't a good clapback. It wasn't. Okay. I wish she didn't respond, period. To be honest with you, I don't know why it took her so long to respond. I don't know. Don't you guys think that was a bit odd? Because usually, whenever Claressa sees a post on the Shade Room, it could be up for maybe 5 minutes. She's already going back and forth with people in the comments. But Laila comes out with this video and says what she says. Do you know what Claressa's response was on Twitter? Claressa said, "This is my answer." Hold on. I tried to have everything ready for you guys, but trust me, it was a lot going on. Okay, on my screenshots, because I had to go gather some things that I saw on Twitter from last year that I want to read to you guys. But anyways, all this I have mad screenshots. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B beef. Okay. Somebody says she's calling Laila old and bitter like Papoose ain't old. Do you realize your man is, I think he's older than who you're beefing with? Talk about age shaming. Oh, and I want to bring up Shadesha Green. Okay. I want to bring up Shadesha Green. I just, let me see. Let me save this comment. Because I went on TikTok the other day, and I know I'm going to get to it in a second. I went to TikTok the other day and I was reading some comments, and a few people were saying how Claressa blocked them. So now the person on the video was like, why did she block you? And they responded, because I asked her, why won't she fight Shadesha Green? Like, why doesn't she consider? And she was like, I didn't even say it in a rude manner. I was just like, why don't you fight Shadesha? And she said she got blocked. So seems like I'm just saying. Oh shoot. Hey Tita Goddess. I'm so happy to see you here. Okay. Hey sweet ma, I knew you was coming. Yep. Okay. Good. I'm happy that you're here. My comment probably got deleted under Claressa's video. It probably did. I wonder what you said. What did you say? Hey Kay. All right. Let's get to the video, guys. Now that I have all of your attention, I will read exactly what I wanted to read to you after this. Y'all ready? Let me know if the audio is good.
Laila Ali has been losing the fight against me for a very long time, and we all know when you start losing the fight, you go below the belt. I really did not want to have.
Is audio okay, y'all? Let me know. Is audio okay? Let's see if anybody answered. Ain't nobody. Kim, I need to pin your comment. I'm waiting for somebody to let me know if you could hear, because I don't want to continue. Somebody let me know if you could hear. Let me know. Anyways, while I wait for somebody, okay, thank you, Enlightened Aura. I appreciate you very much. I'm still gonna I'm still gonna pin the comments that I'm not reading because I want you guys to be able to read them on the screen. So let's get back to it.
I have to respond to this video because I am not into tearing another black woman down. This is just
Okay, so you remember I have mentioned that I watched the first 7 minutes. Well, it was hard for me within the first 20 seconds because of the intro. Hold on. How come I can't go back to the beginning?
Laila Ali has been losing the fight against me for a very long time.
That part. Laila Ali has been losing the fight against me for a very long time. That intro sucked. That you thought it was something. No, that was bad.
And we all know when you start losing the fight, you go below the belt.
Below the belt. Okay, we'll see. Because Layla's response seemed pretty classy to me. So I don't know how that was below the belt. Unlike you going on to a podcast talking about Layla having a big head, big feet, big this, big that, talking about she can't fight, talking about she's just Muhammad Ali's daughter, that seems below the belt, if you ask me. But this is why it's hard for me to watch this video, because every few words that she says, I feel like I need to pause and say something. But do you guys see what I'm saying? Below the belt. You literally disrespect her every single interview you do, but when you do it in a below the belt type fashion where you talk about the person's looks, you say really egregious things about other people, like being jealous of you. You said Alicia Baumgartner was jealous of you because you got a fatter ass. I'm just saying.
Really did not want to have to respond to this video because I am not into tearing another black woman down.
See, this is why I say 14 seconds in, I got to keep pausing. You're not into tearing another black woman down? Is Alicia Baumgartner black? Is Shadesha Green black? Maybe. Hold on. Y'all let me know. Because I could have sworn there was some other people that she tore down. Even if you didn't mean to, when you didn't win the BET Award, you belittled. Like, for me, I felt like you put another black woman down as if she wasn't deserving of the award. Angel Reese? Okay.
This is just another example of the older hating on the youth. So now I want to come and set the record straight on what really happened, how our beef started, and how we got here today. So let's take it back to the beginning. 16-year-old Claressa Shields from Flint, Michigan, fighting her way to the Olympics to represent her country. Now, for those who don't know, around this time, I was relatively unknown. I was a diamond in the rough. Mary Spencer was 3-time world champion. She is from Canada. Me and Mary Spencer met up at the Continental Championships to face off. And oh, did I put a whooping on Mary Spencer. For those...
Why does it sound like she's reading a script? But I'm just saying, Layla's, if we're comparing, damn, we're only 1 minute in. Layla's felt more natural. This seems more scripted, but she's got her clips. Let's watch. We're only 1 minute in. Damn.
Those who don't know, the World Championships and the amateurs come around every 2 years, where all the countries in the world meet at the World Championships, and you have to fight 5 to 6 days back to back to become world champion and hold a gold medal. Mary Spencer did that 6 years in a row. I, relatively unknown, at the age of 16, beat Mary Spencer on the point system, 17 points to 34. After that, interviews flooded in from all over.
And one of them is boxer Claressa Shields. She just finished her junior year at Flint.
Okay. So she said that interviews started to flood after she, okay, congratulations. Good for you, girl. You did that.
Northwestern, and while her classmates enjoy summer vacation, she'll be competing in the world's biggest stage.
She has to be one of the potential feel-good stories of the London Games.
American Claressa Shields has the potential to stand out from the crowd. At the age of 17, she was the youngest boxer to try out for the national team. And Shields hopes to qualify for the London Olympics by finishing in the top 8 of the middleweight category in China.
You know, I always have the highest hopes for myself.
So she was not the first person to interview me.
2 minutes and 10 seconds in, I gotta point this out. In my last video, when I talked about, or I shared my thoughts on Laila's breakdown or her clapback or whatever, I didn't have to do this. But it's like I was doing some research, which I did take notes on, and I did say I was going to make a video, and I still am. But Laila got to the video first, and there are a lot of clips that I was going to use that Laila already had. I decided to go to Laila's video, and I'm going to play it in the background.
A national show, like somewhere around 140.
I mentioned something about Claressa being dangerous because she's the type of person that will spin the narrative or take one thing and make it bigger than it actually is. So I keep saying, Papoose, you better pay attention, because I'm going to tell you right now, you F up, you do something she doesn't like, she will flip. I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm not the only person that warned that man, but he's going to have to see for himself.
No, come on, we ain't gonna do that.
Hold on.
So this right here is the consequence. Now, I have been busy working on other projects that required getting away. Now, I first met her in 2012 when she was invited on stage to stand next to me when I gave my father his Liberty Medal. At some point, she reached out, started asking me for advice, wanted to know if she should go to the Olympics a second time or go pro. She would also call me and let me know when she was fighting. Now, at the time, I was one of the hosts of We Need to Talk, an all-female sports commentary show that still airs on CBS. I asked the producer.
Listen, the reason I'm playing this is because I want to prove to you that Claressa is spinning a narrative. And I listened to this again just to confirm. Like, Laila did not say she was the first to interview Claressa.
If we could do a sighting. Now, at some point, she reached out, started asking me for advice, wanted to know if she should go to the Olympics a second time or go pro. She would also call me and let me know when she was fighting. Now, at the time, I was one of the hosts of We Need to Talk, an all-female sports commentary show that still airs on CBS. I asked the producers if we could do a story on her. They agreed. So I got on a plane, flew to Colorado, and did a full sit-down interview with her. Now, this is just a shortened version of the 6-minute piece that aired on CBS in 2016.
Okay, so I'm going to skip that part. She praises Claressa. She shows part of the interview. I wanted to hear if Laila said I was the first person to interview her. Okay? Okay, hold on. I'm going to go right here.
Career, but it's so great to see these young girls coming up. You know, we got 9-year-olds now and 10-year-olds, and they're inspired by people like Claressa. Now, as you can see, I was genuinely rooting for her. I gave her praise. I gave her a spotlight. When she asked for advice, I gave her valuable branding advice and boxing advice so she could have long-term success in and outside of the ring. I told her about the challenges.
All right. If you keep listening, I'm not going to play it because this is hers. We're going to break down hers. We're going to react to Claressa's because, like I said, I didn't make it very far. And I'm grateful that you guys are even watching with me. I wanted to prove to you that Laila never said she was first to interview Claressa. That's all that I was trying to prove. Give me a second. Let me rewind.
Me beating Mary Spencer put everybody on notice. The young black girl from Flint was coming. Speaking of all the interviews that I did, Laila Ali came to the Olympic Training Center where I was training for the Olympics.
Wait, hold on.
Was coming. Interview me.
In China.
I always have the highest hopes for myself.
So she was not the first person to interview me. Me beating Mary Spencer.
So do you guys see what I'm saying? Claressa will take something and spin it, even if it's something really minor. Ali never said she was the first to interview you. She said that she asked the, network that she was working on whether she could do a story on you, but she didn't say she was the first. Not at all.
Put everybody on notice. The young black girl from Flint was coming. Speaking of all the interviews that I did, Laila Ali came to the Olympic Training Center where I was training for the Olympics at, and me and her developed a big sister and little sister relationship. And now I wonder if it was even genuine because she gave me bad advice. She told me to stay amateur and win as many Olympic gold medals as I can because there was no TV exposure and no money for women's boxing in the professionals.
When she asked for advice, I gave her valuable branding advice and boxing advice so she could have long-term success in and outside of the ring.
Okay, I just want to point this out. Ali says that she gave her branding advice that 555 that would give her long-term success, longevity, and all that. I don't see, what is she lying about? She actually did help you and gave you advice, so much so you believed in that advice so much that you took it and gave it to another young boxer. Did you not? Because I could have sworn I saw one of those clips in Layla's receipts that you were taking the advice she gave you and giving it to somebody else and did not give her credit for it. I could say that. And as far as her advising you not to go pro, y'all, these are comments from Twitter from January 18th of 2024, whatever, 25. I'm going to tell you why these people are responding. So Claressa must have responded to Ali's interview where everybody's saying Ali bullied Claressa by saying Claressa can't beat me. I'm stronger. I'm this, I'm that, whatever. I think that was that interview. Anyway, Claressa says on January 18th, my birthday, Laila Ali is pressed. How's she going to say I'm not going to make it very far by burning bridges when I've made it farther than she has already? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but how is it possible that Claressa made it further than Ali if Ali has 21 knockouts and Claressa has how many? 17? I don't know. I think you got to beat that to surpass her. Just my personal opinion. She goes, the fact is, she's been retired from boxing for 18 years. I have great relationships with great people, and they are genuine. This is the same lady that told me, don't turn pro. Looks like turning pro worked great for me. There are fighters from her era like Ann Wolfe, Lucia Riker, who actually want to see younger fighters win. Those are the champions I respect. Laila is just another example of a bitter old person, right? So a lot of people were responding to her and said things like, I see what the problem is now. You always play victim somehow. Seems that you hear what you want to hear at this point. Love you as a fighter, but you don't really be making sense for real. And somebody said, you have 11 to 12 wins professionally. She retired 24-0. So how did you get further? So these are people calling her out. But someone says she had said, don't go pro at 167 so that you can make more bread at a lower weight. Okay, so her saying that Ali gave her bad advice is false. Ali gave her constructive advice that would help her in the future. She might view it as hating, but I think a lot of younger minded people or younger folk do feel like adults give them bad advice when in reality it's for their best, right? So maybe when Claressa gets older, she'll realize that Ali really was helping her out. She said, don't go pro at 167 so that you can make more money at a lower weight.
She should hire a nutritionist, trim off that excess body fat.
That was nothing but her trying to body shame me and discredit me for winning world championships.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. When I was watching it initially, I was like, "Ooh, that picture." I said, "Ooh," I said, "Laila Ali being she being shady with that one." But I don't think she was weight shaming her, because if that were the case, were you not doing the same thing when you went on that podcast, calling her big head, big feet, big body, big this?
Championships at weight classes in 5 different weight classes, which is 154, 160, 168, 175, and 175 plus. I went against her advice, and I was the first woman to make $1 million in women's boxing. Before this interview on The Breakfast Club with Laila Ali, me and her were very friendly. This is what ignited the entire beef.
You got Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at the weight class I fought in. And she's doing great. I mean, you know, it's still not what I would have wanted. I would have wanted more because I have a big picture of my. So it was great.
Would you ever get back in the ring just for fun, shits and giggles?
Money right, Laila there and night. You know, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
She claims that I took this out of context.
And you did, and I'm about to prove it. You guys, don't believe everything that you see. Don't believe everything that you hear. Do research for yourselves. Go watch that Breakfast Club interview on your own, and you will see exactly what I mean. She just manipulated her viewers. And if anybody fell for it, I am so sorry. I'm here to clear it up for you. I'm going to let her continue.
Thing I will say, she wasn't just saying that I wasn't good enough to inspire her and to give her a challenge. She was saying that all the women who were currently boxing could not give her a challenge.
My question is, let's go back to what was said. Because how does she disrespect anybody with that short little answer? When Claressa literally calls out names and says that nobody could beat her, and she's the GOAT, right? She respectfully said this.
Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. She went to the Olympics, won twice in women's boxing.
My apologies, guys. You'll understand why I made this mistake. I'll tell you after.
She was saying that all the women who were currently boxing could not give her a challenge. The problem is that I am the only one that says something. Now, coincidentally, I'm not the first woman athlete that she's done this to. Let's rewind again and take it back to when Ronda Rousey was the queen of combat sports.
Are you a fan of Ronda Rousey?
I wouldn't say that.
Before it was me, Ronda Rousey was the queen of combat sports. I mean, this girl was arm-barring girls in less than 30 seconds. She was viral. She was making hundreds of millions of dollars in her field. When she was on top of her game dominating, Laila Ali became jealous. And instead of her embracing Ronda Rousey, she started during interviews telling everyone how she would beat Ronda Rousey in a fight because she was too small and the size of her daughter. Play the clip.
Do you think Ronda Rousey, would you be able to take Ronda Rousey?
And no woman can beat me, period. No woman, period.
Not even Ronda?
Of course not. She's too much smaller than me anyway. She's like the size of my daughter, my 3-year-old.
Laila Ali had been retired for years.
Okay, me personally, I didn't see anything wrong with that. I mean, if Ali is bigger in size, stature, age, whatever, and she says that she's the size of my daughter, maybe she was. Maybe she really is that tiny. I don't know how big Ronda is. I never compared the two. And yeah, you ain't lying about that. Your comment, I'm not gonna read it, but you ain't lying. I'm trying to catch up to the comments. I am so sorry. It's really hard to, focus on the comments on top of giving my commentary without forgetting what I have to say. But I would love to ask you guys your personal opinion on this right here, what she just said. Was there anything wrong with Laila saying nobody could beat me? I mean, Claressa says that all the time. And Rhonda is smaller than her. So where's the lie?
Years and still entertain conversations about coming out of retirement and fighting Ronda Rousey. Laila Ali was bluffing. She was bluffing then and she's bluffing now. This is what she does. She ties her name to whatever combat sports woman is popping, and she said that she'll beat them in a fight. And then she plays victim once they respond. So we all know that Ronda Rousey was on top of her game. Once Ronda Rousey lost, Laila Ali went on a celebratory tour laughing and celebrating the fact that Ronda Rousey had lost her first and only fight.
Me trainer. It's like, train Ronda Rousey. I'm like, but I thought you thought she could beat me. What happened?
Oh my gosh. You know what I think she's doing? I think right here she's trying to make Laila look like a I think she's trying to make Laila look like a bully. That's what I'm getting from it. But I wanted to pause real quick because somebody said something about the narc word. I just want to read something that her fan said to her. Her fan said this to her. So not only are you a narcissist, but you are also a liar. She never said that she didn't want you to turn pro at all. She said, don't turn pro at 168. She gave you nothing but praise until you got butthurt because she said she didn't want to come back to fight you. This is from January 18th of last year. I guess, whatever. What are we in, 25? Yeah, 25. We're going to be 26 soon. So, yeah. And then somebody else says, which I do notice she has a way of spinning things. Sorry. Honestly, I think you're suffering from a lack of attention, admiration that you didn't receive as a child. And now that you've had such monumental success, you expect nothing but admiration and praise from people when they don't say or when they do say anything that opposes you, you take offense and then you attack. Somebody else said, I watched that interview. I don't think she meant it that way. So, yeah.
So would you do that?
You can't train somebody's chin to take a punch. But for the right amount of money, yeah, we could probably make.
What does Ronda Rousey need to work on?
Oh, where do I begin? You know what I mean? I think we need to understand that in order to be the best in the world, you definitely don't ever get beat up like that in your prime, period.
No, it was pretty bad.
I remember you said the best in the world don't get beat. You still feel that way?
No. I said that?
Yeah, I thought in reference to Ronda Rousey.
You don't.
If she wanted to make Laila look bad here, like, you know, Laila said, I said that when we clearly just saw a clip where she said it, then she succeeded, if that's the case.
Get beat the way she got beat, you know, to just get 100% taken advantage of in the ring and just look like a little rag doll in the ring, that would never happen.
Now, this is the thing that people want to overlook. She's supposed to be so classy and supposed to be so, you know, above everything. But look at these interviews here where she's clearly laughing at Ronda, discrediting Ronda.
Isn't this what she does? Because I'm a little confused here. This is exactly what you said, Eclipse, projecting, period. Everything she's saying about Laila is literally about herself. It's crazy.
Talking about how you can't be a great and lose that bad in your prime. She just taking a dump all over her, and Ronda Rousey was really that girl. So,
like, you take a dump on Laila by calling her just Muhammad Ali's daughter, just because, let me make this clear, just because you are a child of a celebrity, Whether it be in the sports, you know, whatever sport it is, whether it be acting, singing, just because you're a child of a celebrity doesn't mean you're going to be great. Remember that. How many children came out to be like failures when their parents are like great at what they do? So put some respect on her name. She's not just Muhammad Ali's daughter. And I see a lot of men who are defending Claressa on here and other people in the comment sections saying that yes, she is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. So she got 21 wins. Like I'm just saying. I guess I don't even know what to say at this point, to be real with you. Give me a second, y'all. I accidentally took the thing off the screen, but I'm going to go to my history. Here we go. Let the record show. No, I don't want that. I want Claressa's video. You guys hear it? Okay. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Claressa Shields exposes lies. All right. I want it to be like this so that I could see. All right. So what happened was I accidentally hit the X button, so it took me off on the time. So let's see. Catch up.
Or laughing and
here in the ring, and
we don't kick each other when we're down at each other. All so, above everything.
In the ring, that would never happen.
Now, this is the thing that people wanna overlook. She's supposed to be so classy and supposed to be so, above everything. But look at these interviews here where she's clearly laughing at Ronda, discrediting Ronda, talking about how you can't be a great and lose that bad in your prime.
I'm actually laughing because this is the stuff that she does. I mean, I don't know.
Just taking a dump all over her, and Ronda Rousey was really that girl. So, I don't know if you guys know, but up in boxing, it takes a lot to get inside the ring. It takes a lot to prepare for a fight. And we all have a camaraderie where we don't laugh at each other when we fail, someone loses a fight. We don't kick each other when we're down. We have a good sportsmanship, and if there is any competitive spirit, it's not in a disrespectful way. The way that Laila Ali celebrated Ronda Rousey's loss was disgraceful, and it showed that she has no integrity and that she doesn't even understand.
I gotta pause and read this. Shout out to you, Cindy. Thank you for supporting and pinning my Cash App and everything. I appreciate you. So Soldier Squad says, the problem with your perspective on Claressa's statements come from a misunderstanding of the issue Claressa had with Laila Ali. Claressa is a very decorated female boxer. I never said she wasn't. And I'm going to explain to you why I said what I said. Claressa, y'all just see. Keep watching.
Saying how serious the sport of combat sports is. So I'm playing these clips so you guys know it's not just me that Laila Ali hates on. She hates on any woman in combat sports who starts getting more notoriety than her. In Laila Ali video, she says, I have become a disappointment and a bad representation of our sport and culture. When Colin Kaepernick started to kneel to protest racial injustice and police brutality, it was a chain reaction. The world was tired of seeing unarmed black men being gunned down and killed by the police. Everybody came together to fight and stand united under one slogan, Black Lives Matter. Instead of joining the fight, this is what Laila Ali had to say. Play the clip.
You're black, but we as black people are not calling the shots. We're not in charge. You have to fit in. You have to conform to a certain extent, but still try to be true to yourself. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like with me, for example, I don't a lot of times just posts that I like, that I might see that are very pro-black, but I won't post it on my Facebook page because I have fans from all races, from all around the world, and I don't ever like to make people.
I'd love to know, what do you guys consider this? So Laila came out with receipts showing or proving that she did support Claressa. There was a clip of Claressa stating that, oh, Ali gave me advice on branding. So the things that you said that Ali didn't do for you, what did she do? She took clips proving that she actually did them using your mouth, right? What it looks like Claressa is doing here is trying to damage Ali's good girl, respectable image. She, number one, talking about Ronda Rousey, I don't know much about their issues, so I can't really speak on it. Did she want to prove that Layla's a bully? Okay, she might have done that. She succeeded. She showed that Ali was poking fun at Rousey for getting her ass beat. That's number one. So she wanted to prove that Layla's a bully. When in reality, look at who actually does bully. She actually bullies people in comment sections for not agreeing with her. If people say little things like they don't like her outfit, she'll ask to fight them. You want to fight? You want to fight? Listen, I'm just saying. But I guess this is the bully. And now she's trying to gain like support from the Black Lives Matter people, which, you know, Black Lives Matter for sure. But because Ali says all lives matter, what are you trying to do? You're trying to portray her out to be a sellout? Is that what it is? That's what I get from it. Are you trying to say that she's a sellout because she didn't promote Black Lives Matter?
Feel separate, you know, and sometimes they do, like when you just be like, Black power, I love my, you know, so it's like, you know, I think it's time to like, I like the all lives matter, or all lives matter, you know, and that's kind of what my focus is, but it's hard, you know, because
all lives do matter. So I want to know, is anybody offended by what Ali said? I'd love to know.
You know, you got sponsors and you got this and you got that, and you don't want to step on anybody's toes.
You said you don't want to speak out because you don't want to lose sponsorships and you don't want to upset your different fans. Your father, Muhammad Ali, used his platform to stand up against oppression. To me, it doesn't seem like you're proud to be who you are or to be the daughter of the great Muhammad Ali. For those saying that Laila Ali...
Okay, so I literally just saw a comment, which it's gone now. I have so many comments here. Somebody said, Laila Ali is not her father. Now, that was way up in my comments. That goes perfect with what was just seen here, this clip. Her talking about Muhammad Ali doing this and that for his people. He was also Muslim, and guess what? His daughter refused to follow that religion. She is not her father. She's not going to do everything that her father does. Some people do put their brand and their brand deals like separate from their beliefs. Like maybe she does believe Black Lives Matter, but she wasn't going to promote it in order for her to be able to, you know, prosper more, I guess. Look at what happened to Kaepernick. Much respect to him for what he's done. But do you see what they did to him? I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that she's trying to say that Ali is a sellout for not, you know, promoting Black Lives Matter? Are you guys upset that Ali did not promote Black Lives Matter? Me personally, I don't feel any way about it. That's just my personal opinion. I don't feel any way about it. Because what she did say was she has fans from all different races and she feels like all lives matter. I don't know.
YouTube hate documentary that she did was classy. That wasn't classy. That was mean girl energy. She was being nice.
Hate documentary. How was it a hate documentary when she used clips of you literally hating on her? How was it oh. Was it because she showed you in a picture that looked unflattering in a bathing suit you chose to wear for your walkout or your weigh-in? You chose to wear that outfit. That picture was on the internet. Many people saw that picture. And yes, your shape was a bit different from what it was before you got in your new relationship. A lot of times people put on happy weight when they're happy in a relationship. Maybe that's the situation that we're in right now. You're not at your best because you're in that first lovey-dove stage in your relationship where you do tend to gain weight. Was she wrong for saying it? She said, get in shape. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You go live eating fried chicken and all types of fried foods all the time. I mean, that's not body shaming.
That was mean girl energy. She was being nice, nasty. She's always wanted to hate on me out loud, and now she's doing it proud and with her chest out to promote a YouTube channel. Now, in Laila,
can I just make this clear? I don't think Ali made a YouTube channel because she needs one, because FYI, it's not monetized. That's number one. Number two, if it were for a YouTube channel, I don't think she would separate it and call it Laila Ali KO. Laila is in a business of making what? Seasonings, cooking. She has like other side things that she does. I don't think she needs a YouTube channel. You, on the other hand, Claressa, you go live a lot. You were saying something about you like having the extra money off of YouTube. I've seen you say it in your lives. So don't project that. Because if Ali did this for a YouTube channel, don't you think part 2 would have been out by now? If Ali did this for a YouTube channel, don't you think she would have been throwing other stuff out there, little short clips to make people keep subscribing? That channel literally was made to address you, I believe, personally. But hey, what do you guys think?
Ali hate documentary. She says that her dad will never want his name tied to mine and that he did not like the fact that I called myself woke. Well,
he didn't. Oh my God. Y'all, can somebody correct me if I'm wrong? Laila did not say that her father didn't like that she calls herself woke.
Called myself woke. Want his name tied to mine and that he did not like the fact that I called myself woke.
I'm going to say this. Ali stated, how do you think, or why would my father F with you if you talking ish about his daughter? That's true. Why would he want to rock with you if you disrespect his daughter? That's all she said. Man, I told you guys. Man,
Well, lie detector test tells us that that was a lie. Play the clip.
Call yourself the GOAT, that's fine. It's flattering. You look up to my father. We both thought that was cute. That was sweet.
5 minutes later.
My father would not want to share his name or image with her. She does not represent anything about him in the ring or outside.
The champ is here! The champ is here!
Laila,
please tell me that was not a receipt. Please tell me. Please. Please.
Did you forget that you told me that your dad was flattered and proud that I called myself the GOAT? Laila Ali says that.
Did you provide proof that she said that? She said, yeah, my dad. Oh my God. Whatever.
I lied about what transpired when she asked me to spar.
Now, you know that was a flat out lie. We know that if that were true, she would have said it years ago when it first was mentioned that she wouldn't spar me. There is absolutely no way she would have passed up the chance to tell everyone that she called my bluff and I backed down.
Here is a clip of her telling the same story that I told when she asked me to spar.
You got that from
I
your
offered
daddy?
Claressa sparring. When I talked
Did
to her,
you?
yeah, she reached out to me when she first won the Olympics and we talked and I gave her some advice. And I said, hey, you ever want to spar? And she's like, "You want to spar me?" I was like, "Calm down."
Found that when she asked me to spar, I said, "You want to spar me?" The lie detector shows that that also was a lie. We're going to keep playing these clips. So now that we both see.
Can somebody tell me where the lie detector is so I could check whether it was a lie or not? Because I don't know what I just looked at. I don't know what just proved that that was a lie. I don't know. I don't. Can somebody help me, please? Please, I beg. I'm 11 minutes and 44 seconds in. Please help me. And again, I will show you where I was speaking of manipulation in the beginning. I think I skipped over it because I was a bit confused, but I will explain to you. It has something to do with the Breakfast Club interview, okay? We'll go back to it.
How the story of us sparring happened. If it is still on the table, if the offer is still on the table, we can still spar because we all know that you're not ever going to get inside the ring and fight against me. Nobody thinks that Laila Ali can beat me in a fight. She doesn't think that, and neither does our peers. Play the clips.
Claressa Shields. I don't think there's really any question that she's the best women's boxer today.
Of all time.
All time. You putting over Laila Ali?
All time, and I love Laila.
Wait a minute.
You're not ever going to get inside the ring and fight against me. Nobody thinks that Laila Ali can beat me in a fight. She doesn't think that, and neither does our peers.
Play the clip. You're literally playing a clip of somebody that you call your brother, somebody that, y'all, if you don't know her relationship, of course he's going to say, you could beat Ali. He's like this with you. You guys are like this. Okay? And for the majority of people that are saying that Ali would lose, it's because of her age. People are saying it. Not because that she's not great. It's mainly because of the age difference and her not being in the ring for such a long time. There's some people that believe that Ali could give you a fair one. Play the clip.
Play the clips.
Claressa Shields. I don't think there's really any question that she's the best women's boxer today.
Of all time.
All time. You putting over.
Do you see? He said today, and her boy says of all time. And he acts surprised. Really? You think so? So let's leave Shannon out of this. Your boy says you are the greatest of all time. Shannon didn't think that. He was actually shocked. Hold up.
I don't think there's really any question that she's the best women's boxer today.
Of all
today.
Time.
All time. You putting over Laila Ali?
All time, and I love Laila.
Clearly, this is a man that probably doesn't put Claressa over Ali. Just by the way he responded, just my let me see if y'all could even see Shannon in his face, because the way I got this set up. Sorry for my background, y'all. Like, I decided to just be comfortable and do this, so I'm on my bed. I'm not a YouTuber that can, have a nice setup yet because of my situation, but we'll get into that on another video. I'm going to have everything set up nicely soon.
Wolf?
All time.
Coal miner's daughter?
All time.
And she's the best fighter fucking in the world, bro. There's nobody better than Claressa as a woman, bro. I don't give a fuck who you name. No.
Guess what? Claressa is very close to Shakur as well. You're using your allies to defend that you're better than everybody. That's not a receipt. Am I bugging?
Nobody is coming close to her.
Yeah,
Two Olympic gold medals, bro. So if that's the case, if this girl was a man,
if she was a man,
bro, you know how much support niggas have of her. Like, the whole boxing world to have crazy support because she'd be Floyd Mayweather, bro.
There's no comparison.
Damn.
At all time. I love Laila too.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody coming close to Claressa.
Right.
2-time Olympic gold medal.
Claressa, be careful, because aside from boxing, you got to have something to fall back on. So be humble, you know, be humble. That's all I got to say. And yeah, your boys say you're the best, as they should.
Yes.
3-time undisputed.
Yes.
Well, how many weight classes she did? 6.
Even Muhammad Ali's grandson says that I am the best female fighter of this era.
Here with my boy Nico Ali Walsh. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling amazing. How about yourself?
Did you guys just hear what she said? Hold on. This is a receipt. Hold on. I needed.
Undisputed.
Yes.
Well, how many weight classes she did? 6.
Even Muhammad Ali's grandson says that I am the best female fighter of this era.
Here with my boy Nico.
Did you hear that? Era.
Nico Ali Walsh. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling amazing. How about yourself?
Everything's good. Claressa Shields came out today with a she had a $15 million check in her video and told.
Somebody said Laila is not in shape herself. Are you kidding me? She's in better shape than Claressa right now. I mean, I've seen men say it too. She's in better shape physically. Like Claressa, did you see her at BET? I literally thought that she was with child. Okay. She's in better shape than Claressa is right now. Yes, in my opinion. That's my opinion on my platform. If you disagree, that's on you. That's fine. But Laila is not in bad shape.
Laila Ali, step up. Yeah, we got the money. What are you thinking of it? Is she reaching? Is it a potentially a good scrap? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I don't think the fight is going to happen. I know Layla's significantly older than Claressa. If the fight did happen, I think it would be amazing for women's boxing. So that'd be a fun fight to see.
Is Laila even in the gym? Is Claressa just trying to reach to get to a different level? Is she trying to use Laila?
Oh, no, Claressa doesn't need to use anybody. Claressa is the greatest female athlete of my time. Like, there's no question about it. Her accolades speak for themselves.
My apologies to anybody that sent me a super sticker. I'm going to go behind the scenes and see who sent me one so I could thank you, because I can't see them now.
Even Muhammad Ali's ex-wife, your stepmom.
Her stepmom didn't like her.
Said that I'd kick your ass.
I'm Khalil Ali. I'm Muhammad Ali's wife. I just gave her a picture.
She said, I know.
I want to back her up. Okay. I'm backing her up. Okay. To kick Layla's ass.
She's too old now. She retired a long time ago. But if she can't turn down that bag, I understand $15 million.
Can I just read this? As I'm scrolling, this one popped up, and I feel it's important that I answer this. Prime Laila Ali Duck Wolf. She don't stand a chance against Claressa. Did you not hear Ali on her first part 1? She said she never ducked Wolf. She said that has been a narrative that has been spun, and she will be dropping receipts to prove that she never ducked Wolf. And reminder, Wolf lost to somebody that Laila KO'd. Wolf lost to somebody that Laila KO'd. Let that sink the fuck in.
At the end of the day, man, and she got punching power, right? She do what she got to do, man. Get that bag and go on about her business. But, hey, I got Claressa Shields. You asking me who I got?
Yep.
I got the GOAT.
This is why you can't go anywhere, because we need those direct takes.
I got the GOAT.
This is why she's mad. Now, I have to put this out.
I don't think she'd be mad that people that are close to you are bigging you up. People that don't rock with her, Ali's ex-wife, like, that's not a surprise that she would say that you would whoop her ass. And it's not a surprise that most people would say that you would whoop her ass, because you're in your prime. She's not. You know, like, if I were to bet my life, I would not. I wouldn't even want to do it because I can't tell you whether Laila would beat you or not. Part of me feels like it is a possibility because I'm not one that age shames, and I know that people that are older have the ability to, beat some ass. I thought that Tyson could have beat, well, I'm mad about that. Tyson, I felt through that shit, but that's just my personal opinion. We're not going to talk about that.
There. Laila, for you to do a 28-minute hate documentary, a smear campaign on my career, I have to give it to you.
How is it a hate documentary? How was it a smear campaign when it was literally her clearing all the things that you said? Did she not say, Ali didn't help me? Ali's not a girl's girl. She didn't put me on to nothing. I didn't know nothing about no brand deals, da 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 da. But then the video, what did Ali do? She used a clip of you praising her for putting you on to understanding how to do brand deals and how to do this and that. She proved, oh my gosh, it's bent up. My laptop must have fell. It's bent up. Anyway, that was not a smear campaign. That was somebody defending themselves.
You are officially the most obsessed with me.
Claressa Shields. Watching Claressa Shields.
Okay.
We're not even in the same weight class. I know that she walked around heavier, but that would not happen. And not simply.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is comical. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how good this was. Like, she's really good at manipulating. She's putting these clips together. Claressa Shields. No, honey. If I were to collect clips of her mentioning Ali, she would look like a psychopath. She say Ali is obsessed with her. Claressa, if we were to, somebody please do it. Somebody that has time, because I honestly, it's hard for me. I'm trying to still edit. I'm taking notes on stuff. If anybody has the time to do this, another content creator, because I know there are people that actually talk about boxing, please gather up all the times that Claressa mentions Ali and put that compared to what she's dropping here to show an obsession. Honey, you tried it. Failed.
Because she's not strong enough. Okay, because I would definitely knock her out. But because she's not talented enough to beat me. You're talented. You can box. You can.
Oh, shit. Look.
Okay. Is it possible one of the biggest fights of all time?
FYI, if you guys watched that whole interview with Sway, clearly Ali was shocked when Sway played audio of Claressa saying she could beat Ali, da 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 da, and she mentioned something about Wolf. So if you look at Ali's face and listen to her voice, she sounds annoyed in her defense. She's defending herself.
Because she's not strong enough. Okay, because I would definitely knock her out. But because she's not talented enough to beat me. You're talented.
And FYI, Claressa, you have never once stated that anybody could beat you. You say nobody could beat you. And it's funny to me that when somebody else speaks like that, it's an issue. You've been saying nobody could beat you way before, when you and Ali were like this, however you say, had a sister-sister relationship. You still stated that you could beat Ali back then. I gotta find it. You said that. You even said it when you was 14 that you could beat Ali. Should Ali be offended by that? You made that statement at age 14. Yes, you did. Don't let me find the receipt. I read it in an article. If I could find, well, probably no video receipt to it, but don't let me go do it, because that would just prove that it's like hypocrisy. Like, it's okay for you to do it, but when somebody else says that you can't beat them, they're bullying you. Make it make sense. No boxer is supposed to say anybody could beat them. That it just, I don't see any boxer saying that.
You can box. You can.
Oh, shit. Look.
Okay. Is it possible one of the biggest fights of all time, the matchup between you and Claressa Shields, could ever take place? Is it possible? Because that's what people want to know. What would it take?
It's absolutely possible. Is that she is just not physically big enough or strong enough to handle me. And she does not have enough skill to keep me off of her.
Want to do it.
Is she an inspiring opponent?
Is she?
Of course, absolutely.
So now
especially
it's a matter
that
of
mouth.
So now it's a matter
Especially
of
that mouth.
If that
Because
mouth
when it's
raises
personal,
the purse high enough.
When it's personal, that starts a fire, right? And when the money's right and it makes sense, then why not?
In 2020, when I was dominating all these weight classes, Laila pulled this exact same stunt. Now we're in 2025 and I'm more viral than I could ever.
That interview, Laila wasn't pulling a stunt. She was responding to because I did my research. She was responding to a comment that you made about her. So,
even be happy about being viral. And now here she is doing it again, trying to tie her name to mine for relevance. When asked about fighting me in 2025, this is what Laila Ali said.
Claressa Shields, there's rumors that you're gonna come back and fight her. What everybody's talking about it, or in the boxing circle.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about this. That's all.
Turkey has that money. Turkey's gonna set this up. I know it.
Unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even gonna have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if someone offered that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
My team win records. All of us came together and we had 15 million.
What exactly is she showing here? Ali would have never mentioned Shields had she not been asked about the rumor. And she said, rumor has it, I said such and such, and I would think about it. She said, I would think about it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to call you back. I'm on live.
Excuse me. You're outside. It looks like you're in
I'm on live. I love you.
Okay. Let me say hi to the live. Hey, Lloyd. Bye, bye. Love you.
No. Don't make me show your face. You want to see?
You don't have to.
I don't have to show you.
What are y'all talking about?
What are we talking about? We're talking about Claressa Shields.
All right, get me off of here. Bye. Bye. Love you.
Okay. Wait. Before you go, did you see that she responded to Laila Ali?
No, don't know the updates, but I will get them from you after this. Other than that, gotta go.
Are you on your way home? Wait, are you on your way home?
Yes. Go finish talking to your peeps. Talk to you later.
I love you.
You look so pretty. Love you too. Bye.
Okay. You look prettier. Guys, that was my sister. She's not one to get in none of this type of stuff. I love her. Total opposite. She tells me, be careful, girl, because you know what happened with the last person. She's like, you be pissing these people off. They be wanting to kill you. Yes, she will slide in your DM like she slid in mine, laughing my ass off. She's crazy. She slid in your DM. Oh, I meant to tell you what her response was initially after Ali dropped her video. I'll read it to you in a second. She went on Twitter and responded. So this actually took pretty long to put together. If this is all you got, let's see how many more minutes we got left of this. A few more minutes, literally. Let's see what else you got, hun.
Escrow for Laila.
Hold on.
To have a fight against.
To come back and fight, but if someone offered that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
Think about it.
My team win records. All of us came together and we had 15 million in escrow for Laila to have a fight against me. Listen, the spices aren't.
Did you not hear her? She said, think. Think. Do you know she could possibly still be thinking? And in her last video, she said, you guys, I promise you, I will give you an answer. Can people be patient? She gonna give you an answer eventually. But she said she would think about it for 15. What if she comes back and says, 15 ain't enough, up it up? Then we could do it. What you gonna do then? Let's see if Win Records got the escrow for you. I mean, I knew they wouldn't have it, the money, because Win Records is not very known. So, whatever. Whew.
Selling and her TV shows are doing very bad. I was trying to put some money in her pocket and help her.
Oh, look at her trying to be shady. That was so corny. Hold on.
Spices aren't selling in her TV shows. Escrow for Laila to have a fight against me. Listen, the spices aren't selling and her TV shows are doing very bad. I was trying to put some money in her pocket and help her defend her legacy. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. But instead of her being happy about that, she got angry. And then, as we have to go on this hate documentary, you're gonna show a clip of me getting dropped in a fight that I won unanimously? I have won every fight, unanimous decision or by knockout. Laila, you won a fight majority decision, and it's even one that should have been a split versus Jackie Frazier. She said I'm a bad representation.
Okay, you got her with that right there. But I'm gonna tell you, when she fell, she got right back up. You, on the other hand, child, it keeps replaying in my head. You was literally shocked. She knocked the mouth guard out your mouth, and you was just like, I mean, if you trying to insult her by showing that is, I guess, 1 point for you. But this video, if this is receipts, I don't know. Let's see what else we got.
Of our culture. Let's clear that up. I've never been in jail. You can't find a mugshot of me. I've never tested positive.
Did she say that you've been in jail? I don't think so. Did she say that you tested positive for any type of drugs? No, she hasn't. So I'm a little bit confused as to what your point is here.
Positive for PEDs or anything. So therefore, how can I be a bad representation of the sport? You know who is a bad?
She said that you were a bad. This is why I said in my last video, you got to be careful with Claressa because she will take your words and spin them. Okay? She said that you are a bad representation because of the things that you're doing right now. Right? The rapping, like it's not. I don't know who's a fan of Claressa rapping, but one of her lyrics was, "Y'all be eating booty and I be eat." She said, "Y'all be eating booty and I be eating spinach."
Representation? Alicia. Therefore, how can I be a bad representation of the sport? You know who is a bad representation? Alicia Baumgartner, who she has pictures with. So
that's a bad representation, Alicia. Is it because they found drugs in her system? Was that what it was? Which I heard was not. I got to do some more research on Alicia.
My message to all the young girls and young boys coming up: never let the people that came before you try to discourage you, put fear into you, and make you not want.
And I don't like the fact that she threw Alicia in here. What is the point? Alicia been begging to fight you. She said that she'll come up and wait to fight you, and you just come down. But you're not doing it. Why is that? I wonder. Somebody way smaller than you she's literally set, and she believes that she could beat your ass. I mean, give it to her. Give it to her. Why not? Show her. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Girls and young boys coming up, never let the people that came before you try to discourage you, put fear into you, and make you not want to chase your dreams.
What? When has Ali ever done that? And the fact that she showed Ali taking a picture with Baumgartner, that was corny. That was not a receipt at all. And if that's the case, you know, when they found some substances in your test, what was it? Was it a swab? What if they never cleared that up? You would have had that on your record that you were smoking weed, right? You don't think the same thing could have happened to another fighter? Like the one that knocked you down, I forgot. She said that that was not true. She don't do drugs. I forgot her name. Shit. Anyways. Back in 2020, Laila did an interview stating that I accused her of being a bad businesswoman. 2020. Being the bigger person, I reached out to clarify that I never said that. Still being bitter, this is how she responded. Oh my gosh. Let me do it this way. Hold up. Since she didn't want to play this, you want to know why? She said something about Ali did this all for a YouTube channel. Let me prove this to you. Claressa is being monetized for this video, so she doesn't want to mess up. She doesn't want to mess it up. If you guys go and type in Claressa Shields exposes text, and I'm gonna put Ali. Hold up. Now all this is popping up 2 hours ago. I'm trying to find TMZ. TMZ. Where's TMZ? I know I saved it. But Claressa Shields went on to TMZ and Claressa Shields reveals angry DMs from Ali. Okay, 5 years ago. I'm gonna play it. I'm not. All right. If TMZ flags me, I'll just cut it out the video.
And not only pissed her off, I felt bad. I seen her interview on Way, and I seen that the Ann Wolf comment pissed her off. And not only pissed her off, but it hurt her feelings. I felt bad. So I inboxed her on Twitter, maybe Jenny. I seen her interview on Way.
Hold up. That's not the reason. Let's go back to the story time. Because this don't match what you're saying right now, the TMZ. Hold up. So she wrote this because she knew she can't play this clip because TMZ is quick to block your video from getting monetized. So she's showing us the text messages, but I'll do you one better and let you guys hear her read them, okay? So stick with me. She said, 2020, Laila did an interview stating that I accused her of being a bad businesswoman. Let's listen to what she tells TMZ.
And I seen. Do you talk to her at all, or this is all just through everybody else? You don't really have a relationship right now. You know what? So what happened? I seen her interview on Way, and I seen that the Ann Wolf comment pissed her off. And not only pissed her off, but it hurt her feelings.
So here, what I'm looking at, you stated that back in 2020, Laila did an interview stating that you accused her of being a bad businesswoman. But here, you're telling them that the angry text messages came because you threw a shot about her and Ann Wolf, I guess. You probably said Ann Wolf could whoop her ass, or you probably insulted her, right? You said that she was tight about that. That's what you say. I'm going to keep listening to see if you bring up this bad businesswoman comment.
I felt bad. So I inboxed her on Twitter, maybe January 17th, January 27th, one of those days. She said something about, I said she wasn't a good businesswoman. I never said that, ever.
Okay.
So for her to even say that.
All right, hold on. She mentioned businesswoman, but here she didn't mention wolf. So I stand corrected. She mentioned businesswoman. Let me go back.
It was like, okay, January 27th, one of those days. She said something about, I said she wasn't a good businesswoman. I never said that, ever. So for her to even say that, it was like, okay, this is still from something way, way back because I never said that. And I wanted to clear that up with her, and I DM'd her on Twitter.
I'm confused because in the video, she says Ali said she was a good businesswoman. Here, it said bad. Yo, Claressa, I just wish you spoke on here instead of making us read this, because speaking would have made make more sense for me, because here you said good businesswoman, on the screen it says bad businesswoman. Am I reading wrong? Bad businesswoman.
January 17th, January 27th, one of those days. She said something about, I said she was a good businesswoman. I never said that.
Maybe she said, because you know she's got a little speech. Maybe she said wasn't, and it's hard to hear. Wasn't a good businesswoman, because that's the only way it makes sense. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Mrs. White. There you go. So nice to see you. Thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you for being supportive. You're amazing, awesome. I'm grateful. And to anybody that sent me a super chat that I missed, I apologize. I will go back and I'm going to look for it so I could say thank you. But let's get back into this, because this is, let me just see what she's got to say. And I'll probably scroll to where she reads the messages so that you guys could hear it instead of me read them.
So for her to even say that, it was like, okay, this is still from something way, way back, because I never said that. And I wanted to clear that up with her, and I DM'd her on Twitter. And I just wrote her like, look, what exactly did I even say? I said, I'm writing because I heard you on Sway, not mad, because I said what I said to anger you, because you have angered me with your words. I respect you, and I'm happy you started to flame, but I never said you weren't a good boxer or not a good businesswoman. So I feel like with all the media and etc., we had a miscommunication somewhere. I don't know when or where it started, but I know I used to text and keep you up to date and ask for advice because I felt you were cool. Advice about business, never boxing. I'm like, so some of your words hurt my feelings, and that's why I responded the way I did. I said, we can always talk to me and figure it out. And then I said, and I always feel like I can beat you in a fight as you feel you can beat me in a fight. That's not ever going to change. But
what's wrong here? What am I? Claressa literally just said, what you said hurt my feelings, and that's why I acted this way. She's literally admitting the reason why she did what she did was because Ali hurt her feelings. And we're going to go back to the beginning because I want you guys to see this. There was a manipulation tactic used in this video that I feel is very important that I share with you guys, being that I watched the entire interview, okay? So give me a second.
That don't mean we have to hate each other. This is what I wrote her, right? She responds, when is this date? March 7th. 2 months later, right? Forgot I even reached out to her and wrote her, honestly. But let me tell you what Miss Ali said. I'm laughing because I was like, whoa. She go, you are a real punk. Talking all that shit publicly, but trying to make nice in private. How did I try to make nice with her? I never said, oh, I'm just saying that you can beat me because no, I still feel the same way in the inbox, whoever, but I'm gonna keep reading. Okay. We're trying to make nice in private. You remind me of Ann Wolf's coward ass. But at least you're willing to get in the ring. So she knows I'm willing to fight her. Ain't nobody scared of her, but let's keep going. I'm gonna teach you a whole lot of things that will make you a better fighter in person. Lesson number 1, learn to shut your mouth about money being there because it's not there until it's in an escrow account. Okay. You can keep acting like you're the victim if you want to. Like I came for you. She did. But keep going. I called you out. But we both know you ran your mouth about something you don't really want in your heart. Don't know what.
I'm pausing now because I don't want TMZ to pick up that this is their video, which they probably already did because I let it play too long. But I honestly felt like it was important. If anybody's coming in and I had to cut this part out, because I'm not wasting my time talking for nothing, and allowing this little clip to have my video demonetized, because that's not fun when you take time to do something. And then, mind you, if you guys know, YouTube doesn't really give you that much money So don't quit your day job. It's just the fact that I usually never cared, but now I do care because time is valuable. We don't know how much time we have on this earth, honey, so it is valuable. All right. You know what? I hate the fact that I couldn't read your commentary while doing this review. So what I will do, I might do a live where we just talk back and forth. We're not looking at this video or reading receipts. And you guys could tell me how you feel and I'll just read them on screen because y'all got to think about it. I'm already an hour and 25 minutes in. And I haven't even finished her 20-minute video because of what? Taking the time to stop and play things to show opposing or proving that something was right or wrong. Here she did state in her story time that Ali had an issue with her saying she was a bad businesswoman. And she did say that here on TMZ as well. And what's even better, she's reading the text messages for us. I wish, Claressa, why you ain't just read them on video? That to me is much better. People will actually, some people don't like reading and they will look at your receipt and just scroll past it. You know, just read it for the people.
Talking about. You don't really want your heart. I can see right then you always have. So just be patient and hopefully you will have the opportunity to try and knock me out. Even though you're not even hurting these soft girls you have been fighting. I hurt everybody I fight, but the girls are way tougher now and they won't go down like they went down back in the day. Cause those bitches were soft. I wrote after I seen I hurt your feelings on the way. But the energy is the same. Trust me, I'm not scared of you. Never have and never will be. And you can't teach me shit, Laila. I felt bad because I seen how...
Wait, there's part that she did not read. Let me read it. Okay. All right, so she read so just be patient and hopefully you will have the opportunity to try to knock me out. Okay. By the way, I won't be going back and forward with you for reasons I'm absolutely sure you wouldn't understand. But just keep hyping yourself a fight on the smaller outlets because, oh, did she read that? Keep hyping yourself a fight on the smaller outlets because you are good at that. You already know the deal is right is going to happen. You already know if the deal is right, it's going to happen. Oh, okay. She said, if the deal is right, it's going to happen. So obviously, we're still waiting for Ali to answer. We don't know. She might say yes. She might say no. Who knows? Y'all just be patient. And she did say, if the deal is right, it's going to happen.
And Wolf comment almost made you cry. But this wasn't written to squash beef. You said on Sway that I said you weren't a good businesswoman. I never said that. I said I'm a way better boxer than you, and I meant it. I hope you come out of retirement because I'm going to show you that the game has changed. And why I say I'm the GWOAT. Sweetie, see you in the ring soon, hopefully. On paper, my resume kills yours. You are a bitter punk. It's a shame. And then I told her, you got so used to everybody bowing down to you that soon as I said you were wrong.
I don't see where it says my resume kills yours. Damn, Claressa, you going back and forth with her at 2 a.m? Hold up. Let me go back. So Ali responded to you at 10 p.m. and she says she's not going back and forth with you. She's back. She's done. But you kept talking. I wrote this after I seen hurt. I guess she meant how hurt your feelings were. Oh my God. This is now she's being condescending in her response because Ali said she's done. Like, I'm not going back and forth with you. Okay. Okay. So you went from trying to squash beef, yo, I can't make this stuff up. If you guys go and look at what Claressa wrote earlier, Claressa says we could talk this out. We can fix this. Now she's saying, I wrote you, but this wasn't to squash beef. So earlier, before Ali stated she's done going back and forth with you, you wanted to squash beef. But now you're saying you don't want to squash beef? Because you are offended. You were hurt that Ali shut you down with the I'm not going back and forth with you. You were offended by that, in my opinion, my assumption. You guys let me know how you guys feel. Because I'm going to go back and read your comments, even though I can't read them right now because I'm on another screen reading this. I am interested in hearing what you guys got to say. Although I didn't want to come on camera. I did this just because I feel like it's only right. If I did Laila's live, Claressa's needed to be live too. It just only way to be fair. Yeah, so that part confuses me, how she says she wasn't trying to make peace. You said that you were earlier, but okay. I've fought bigger outlets than you already, the Olympics, but they didn't have that back then. My next fight purse is 400,000. 3 weight divisions on paper. My resume kills yours. Oh, so that was her saying my resume kills yours. I thought Ali responded and said my resume kills yours. All right. So if anybody is good at looking at text messages and telling who the person who has the issue is or the person who's bothered is, you could tell that Claressa she's texting nonstop after the woman said she's done talking. What does that say to you guys? It's giving bothered. It's giving you were offended. It's giving you were pissed. Okay, hold on. Let me let her say it.
You went crazy. You are not the best. You are a bitter punk. It's a shame. And then I told her, you guys are used to everybody bowing down.
Where did it say you didn't tell her you are a bitter punk? Where does it say that? I'm looking. Hold on. Let's look. Are you saying you called her a punk because she called you a punk and you just don't want to look like a punk? Hold up. You're playing victim, crying about your age, saying I took something wrong that you said. I don't see anything about her calling Ali a punk. Where does it say that, girl? Claressa, is you lying? Hold on. Why is it not playing? Okay, I see it. 3 weight divisions on paper. My resume kills yours. You are a bitter punk. It's a shame. All right, back to business. This is why I wanted her to read it, because I want you to hear it come out of her own mouth, but I had to match it up. So please excuse me if I missed that part.
As soon as I said you were wrong, you went crazy. You are not the best female fighter. You weren't then, and you sure as hell not now. I won't be responding to you. You want to shut me up? Then fight me. Nobody gets brownie points in sparring. She said on Sway that if I was so tough, that I would have sparred her for brownie points. I am a 2-time Olympic champ. Only thing that matters to me is what happened outside of practice.
All right, y'all. I want to go back and show you what made me feel a way when Claressa brought up the Breakfast Club interview. Okay. I'm going to scroll as soon as I see the Breakfast Club. I got to pause. All right.
Now, who's an Olympic champion.
View on the Breakfast Club to make $1 million in women's boxing.
Y'all, prepare yourselves to see what I see. I hope this makes you see it in a different light. once I explain to you what Claressa just did here. So Claressa shows her accolades. Oh, you know, she was great before Ali. She did all this on her own, which is true. She proves that, right? This is where I get upset. Manipulation, I'm not good with.
Before this interview on The Breakfast Club with Laila Ali, me and her were very friendly. This is what ignited the entire beef.
You got Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. She went to the Olympics, won twice. And women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at the weight class I fought in. And she's doing great. I mean, you know, it's still not what I would have wanted. I would have wanted more because I have a big picture in my mind. It was great.
Would you ever get back in the ring just for fun?
If you want to consider that shade, then possibly, like her saying that's not what I would have wanted. I would have wanted more. That could be taken as shade. But I want you to understand that this clip arrangement is to make Ali look like she disrespected Shields. All right. So right now we're looking at a clip where Ali is giving Shields accolades, right? Some people think it's not because she said what she said, that she wouldn't have done this or she would have done something different. I mean, is she wrong for saying that she wouldn't have done what Claressa did? Like, y'all, people need to stop being so sensitive. Because I don't know. I think it was just a misunderstanding.
Shits and giggles.
Money right, Laila there and night.
All right. This is the problem. This is the problem I have. This is my problem.
The weight class I fought in. And she's doing great. I mean, you know, it's still not what I would have wanted. I would have wanted more because I have a big picture in my mind. It was great.
Would you ever get back in the ring just for fun? Shits and giggles.
Money right, Laila there and night. You know, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
She claims that I took this out of context.
And you fucking did. And I'm going to show you guys. This right here pissed me off. You are a liar, girl. You're a liar. You are a liar. Please go see the interview for yourselves. Let me just... I think I'm irritated mainly because I don't like when people lie on people. So yeah. I'm going to go to the Breakfast Club because I got flagged on my last video. I'm going to play it in the background. The interview is called Laila Ali Talks Her Love for Food Before Boxing, Her New Book Plus More. So Ali is asked the question about returning to the, coming back to boxing question at the 13-minute mark. 13-minute mark. All right. So I'm going to click 13-minute mark. Come on. Oh, that's a screenshot, y'all. Please forgive me. I'm over here trying to overdo it. Is that a screenshot? No, it's not. Is this YouTube? I cannot tell, y'all.
A few months ago.
Steve, I don't got time for you right now. Y'all heard it. Steve Wilkos. Okay. All right. 13-minute and 25-second mark.
Was in his heart to do, he did, and what was in my heart to do, I did. So it was great.
Would you ever get back in the ring just for fun? Shits and giggles.
Money right, Laila there and night.
Really? You still training? You still train?
I stay training.
Got you.
Yeah, I got a little baby six-pack right now.
That's all she said, right? And I got to correct Ali on this as well, because Ali even mistook her interview herself. Okay. I want you to hear what Ali said. But I had to correct it for both of them.
Say when it comes to women.
But Claressa knows what she's doing. Ali is going off of what Claressa stated. Claressa keeps saying that Ali brought her up first in the interview and then shaded her. So I think Ali just believed it. Sometimes people will make you believe that you did something that you didn't do. So I'm here to correct and show Ali this.
Boxing. You're the face they know. I want that to be the right excuse to finally do what she'd already. And she's been on a mission to ruin my reputation ever since, simply because she heard me make a comment that was not about her and she took it personal. Fast forward to 2018, I was promoting my cookbook, Food for Life, and went on The Breakfast Club, a national show with millions of listeners. I did a 36-minute interview, and when the topic of boxing came up, I actually mentioned her and made positive comments. Then much later into the interview, I was asked about the possibility of a comeback.
No. No, Miss Laila Ali. You did not. You were asked the question about coming back to the ring 13 minutes in the interview. And you mentioned you mentioned Claressa.
What he was
Around the 20-minute mark. Hold on. Was it?
Things. I've seen some people. And then she just gave up. Yeah, I think it's hard when you've been, when my dad beat her, they believed all the hype. Oh, she's nothing. She just Ali's dog. The ring, and it just
hold on.
Similar to that. I remember you said the best in the world. I would want it more because
here we go.
You got Claressa Shields now, you know, just for certain reasons. So, but I mean, I'm not somebody who sits back and complains about things. You know, I think everything happens in due time. You got Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. Mm-hmm. She's a young Black girl, came out of Flint, Michigan, lived a hard life, went through a lot. She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at the weight class I fought in. Mm-hmm. And she's doing great. I mean, you know, it's still not what I would have wanted.
If you want to take that as shade, it's still not what I would have wanted, then be sensitive. The point I'm trying to make here is Claressa made this video out to look as if Ali mentioned her first and how great she was, and followed up with, if the money right, Laila there every night. You edited that video to make Ali look as if she insulted you. And I'm going to go back. Ali was mentioning you around the 20-minute mark. She was asked about boxing around the 13-minute mark. It had nothing to do with you. And to be quite honest with you, it seems as if Ali took time out of her interview that was about her to praise you, Claressa. She was giving you praises on how great you were. She tells your story as, you know, best as she could, says that you were, you know, somebody even was offended that she said poor Black girl or from Miss. Hold on.
I went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing. You got Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. Mm-hmm. She's a young Black girl, came out of Flint, Michigan, lived a hard life.
Somebody was offended because Ali said she's a young Black girl. And I thought I was sensitive. Somebody got offended because she said that was shade by saying she's a young Black girl. Is she not? Anyways, do you guys see what okay, let me scroll all the way to the bottom. Was that not manipulative? I'm going to ask you guys a question. One, if that was manipulative, that Claressa switched the clips over and made Ali mention her first, and then took the part of her talking about who she would fight and put it after. We're going to go back and look at it. Tell me if that was not manipulation. Tell me, please. Watch the interview. You guys will see. Ali brought Claressa up. Ali brought her up. Breakfast Club didn't ask her anything about any other boxers' names. She was shouting out Claressa. Why she didn't shout out nobody else that was doing good? She gave you accolades. She put your story out there to the Breakfast Club. But you want to spin it around and make her...
On the Breakfast Club with Laila Ali, me and her were very friendly. This is what ignited the entire beef.
You got Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. Mm-hmm. She went to the Olympics, won twice. And women's boxing wasn't.
Go to.
I went through a lot.
Go to the 19-minute and 58-second mark. This is where she says 19-minute and 58 seconds. Go there. You'll see.
And in the Olympics when I fought, she actually fights at the weight class I fought in. And she's doing great. I mean, you know, it's still not what I would have wanted. I would have wanted more because I have a big picture in my mind. It was great.
Would you ever get back in the ring and just...
All right. Go to the 13-minute mark. Hold up. Go to the 13:25 mark. Let's go to that. 13:25. Just to prove to you. 13:25. Usually when you click on it, it literally brings you directly to it. I'm at 13:20 right now.
You know, what he was in his heart to do, he did, and what was in my heart to do, I did. So it was great.
Would you ever get back in the ring just for fun, shits and giggles?
So she took something that was towards the end of the interview, she put it in front, she swapped it to make it seem as if Ali was shading her, because she's saying that why would Ali say there's nobody that she could see that could fight after she mentioned me? No. This is what she was asked.
Just for fun, shits and giggles.
Money right, Laila there and night. You know, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
Think about it. Do you know how much younger they are? I don't think Ali was thinking about Claressa when she said, I don't see anybody right now. That's not offensive, but especially if you're talking from a boxer's perspective, they don't ever feel that anybody could beat them, or at least even if they feel it, they never gonna say it. So, y'all.
Claims that I took this out of context.
Did she take it out of context, y'all? Did Claressa take this out of context? Let me see if I could put up a poll, because sometimes people want the polls. Sometimes you guys don't even participate. I can't tell who's voting. Don't be scared. I don't see your names. It's anonymous. Let me go to the dashboard. Matter of fact, I want to thank the people that gave me a, what's it called? Super sticker? I don't know how I'm supposed to know how to find that. If I find it, I'll get back to you guys about it. Customization. I'm looking to see, how do I do this question? I was going to say, put a 1 in the chat. Matter of fact, just put a 1 in the chat. Because this is too much. I should have had this set up all along. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Claressa manipulated the beginning of this receipt. I wish I stated that earlier in my video, just to get straight to the point. Put a 1 in the chat if Claressa manipulated that receipt by switching over when Laila bought her up. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think it was manipulation and it was shade. Either way you put it, it was shade. If Shields not current face of women's boxing, then who is? I mean, she is the current face of boxing, but I would love to see her fight Shadaysha Green to see if that title would, change. Her being a little scary about it is very telling. And I'm going to say being scary about it because I've seen a couple of comments of people that ask her to fight Shadaysha, and her response is to block them. Why? Why? Oh, and I want to show you this because there was a lot of contradictions in what she had to say. I want you guys to see this clip. I'm going to go to my history real quick before I go, because I'm not going to stay here too long. I say that all the time, and then I end up being here for like hours and shit. Let me go to my history, because I do think I left it in the history so that I could go back and show you guys. Claressa Shields calls out Shadesha Green. Okay. All right. So I got clips of her getting into an argument with Alicia Baumgartner. She's calling her broke, calling her ugly. But in this, she talks about how she never, disparages a Black woman. Shields says no one can beat her. This was like how many years ago? Where's the clip? Okay, here it is. All right, I'm about to share the screen so you guys can see for yourselves. Clarissa's. All right, this is my video here. Alicia Baumgartner, I guess after getting into it with what's her name? Claressa, she went onto Twitter and said maturity is sexy.
At the end of the day, Claressa is who she is. She's insecure, like I keep saying. She's all for the rah-rah.
So with Alicia, she just been hating. She wanted to be number one for a long time, and she's always been number 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. And I think that she just got a little taste of what it may feel like to be number 1, and she just wanted to like take my place. And I'm saying all this stuff about looks. It's like, look, Alicia, I don't know where the fuck you got the I was ugly from, but God not too fond of cute. No, God not too fond of cute, and He don't care about ugly. So it's like, therefore, looks don't matter. But I don't even feel like she's a better looking woman than me, so I don't know why she feel like I'm intimidated by something that God gave us all equal.
You guys had a friendship, and
I got DMs where this girl is calling me my sister. She's calling me sister. She want to know where I got my clothes from. We compliment each other. I thought we were cool. I even offered her a spot to be on a co-main event.
That part was very, very telling. That she said that Alicia was DMing her, asking her where she got her clothes from, calling her sis and all that. Isn't that reminiscent of something reminiscent? Not to even bring that person up, but from my knowledge, Alicia Baumgartner was giving you advice. I seen a clip where you admitted that Baumgartner gave you advice. I have clips of them together when they did interviews together. They were like this for a very short time. So what it seems to me is Claressa will befriend you and then kick you to the curb once she got what she need. Because make it make sense. You're saying that the girl was in your DMs when I literally saw a clip where you reached out to her. You were telling her how pretty she was and how talented she was and supporting her. That's how most people are. Most people that are calculated, they'll befriend you first. Once they get in, they get the info they need, and then they make you out to be the bad guy and they dip with your info. And so funny, they even take your style too. And I say this to say, Claressa, once she started dealing with Baumgartner, Claressa started wearing those Cartier glasses to death. But that was Baumgartner's thing. If you guys didn't know, Baumgartner was the one that came out with the, not to say that people can't wear similar things, but Baumgartner was doing it first. Baumgartner was coming out with the girly dresses with the hoods, while Claressa used to come out with shorts. They would be matching sets. But now Claressa, I kid you not, you guys don't believe me, her ex-close friend put together a video. Mind you, I was like, I know for a fact that I could see the similarities, but I didn't know. Like, I was like, I don't really, I can't really accuse her of copying Alicia because I don't know. But to hear Claressa's former friend point it out and say, you started to copy Alicia's style, it's giving Destiny Swapper. You making a video to go against Ali using the same style, trying to, y'all tell me. I'm gonna read you guys' comments in a second. But she also called Alicia Baumgartner ugly. So I'm confused. Like, she's playing victim here, saying that Alicia called her ugly. She called Alicia ugly.
When I fought in up in Little Caesars Arena up in Detroit, because she was fighting, I think 2 weeks, and I always wanted to big her up. That's how, when she was talking about this envious and hater stuff, that's delusion. She wants me to be a hater of her for whatever reason, but I can't be a hater of somebody who I got more money than, I look better than, I got more accomplishments, I got a bigger butt. Come on, man. Like, I can't be jealous of you. Like, I know you want me to, but I can't.
Now, did you hear her? She can't be jealous of somebody she got more money than, bigger butt, looks better than. Does that sound classy to you? The way she described Ali is literally her. My goodness. That's all I got to say. I don't even know what to say. Aside from this a mess. Cancel. And then here she was oh, speaking of Baumgartner wearing Cartier glasses, that's in my clip right here. Hold up. Claressa, your so part of telling somebody big the body should tell. I was hoping that the clip was there without me talking. There we go.
It's playing in my mind. I think before I do things because I look at the bigger picture. I'm a world champion. I'm undisputed at 130. I have a lot of people and a lot of fans, young girls, young kids who look up to me. Just imagine me fighting Claressa. Is that a good look? I know a lot of people love that. They love it. They eat it up. I should have did this. I should have did that. No. I'm 30 years old. I got bigger and better things coming my way than to be slapping around this girl. But Claressa is a hype man. She hypes herself up. She got a big crowd. She thinks she's doing something. She really not. She's very immature. And in that moment, I had a choice to make. I had a choice to either drag her or keep it moving. And I kept.
So basically, Alicia, what she's saying is Claressa wanted to fight her at that event. If you can see, Claressa's in her face, calling her broke and all types of shit. Claressa even pushed her. But Alicia didn't do anything. So what she's saying is, I got children watching me, children looking up to me. I'm not gonna, hold on. I'm not gonna do that. Hold on, let me see if I was trying to get a good clip. You see it? So she put her hand in her face, like, and Claressa knocked it over. That's what happened. But yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna end this soon. Let me read your comments. I don't think that was a very good clapback. I don't think that there were any receipts involved here that were receding. More like receding hairline, but not a receipt. CVS receipt. Laila gave this bozo. Oop, let me read it anyway. It made Claressa bad to me. What made Claressa bad? Hey, cat, beautiful cat. She didn't edit it. Claressa's team made the edits. To be honest with you, Claressa verbally stated it. If you want me to, I could get a receipt. Because if you don't know how I am, I don't play about receipts. Claressa said, I got too much stuff saved in my phone for me to be able to pull it up for you, but it's in my notes. Claressa verbatim said that Ali went on the Breakfast Club and mentioned her and then talked about nobody could fight. She goes, how's she going to mention me and then say nobody's her competition? She exaggerated so bad. When you hear the exaggeration, you're going to know that her team did not edit that. She asked them to do it that way. If that was the case, she told them to put that part first. If you want to be a credible person, always go back and look at things with your own, eyes. Look at receipts. Not from the way she put this together. It makes Ali look like, she did shade her. That's not cool. I was supposed to put these on to read her. But I just decided, you know what? This is not a good response. I was thinking she was going to make Laila look real bad. Some people might think she did. I don't. Laila gave this bozo her credit, praise, but Claressa too insecure, sensitive, remedial, and envious. And to be honest with you, she was very close with this one for a very short time. Hugging her, sis, going to her fights, telling her that she's so amazing. And you want to know what's so funny? Her former friend said that Claressa does this a lot. She overly tells somebody that they're pretty and overly does stuff like that just so that she could learn from them and pick apart parts of them to embody them. That's what her friend said. I mean, I don't know the girl, so I can't say this to be factual. But if we looking at what happened with her and her man's wife, she was in that lady's DMs asking for advice as well. And now she's saying that Baumgartner was in her DMs asking her for clothing. Do you guys really think that Baumgartner asked Claressa for clothing advice? Let's be serious. Let's be real. Let me go to Baumgartner because I don't think she really needed anything advice-wise. And again, Baumgartner came out with the shades very long time ago. She had just did a promo. I don't think this is it. But I wanted to show you guys that Baumgartner actually wants to fight Claressa. She's been saying that she was ready. And so did Shadesha Green. And I want you guys to see this clip because my question is why she won't fight Shadesha? Why won't she? Okay, so most of y'all said 1. Is that the case? Because that's what it looks like. Any 2s? Okay, this lady talking. Don't understand. Please don't tell me what I don't understand because clearly I understood the manipulative tactic that was taking place in this video to show that Ali mentioned Shields and then was asked the question who she would come back for and then said nobody. That's not how the conversation went. That's not. So you say that's when that was when Claressa was an amateur boxer. She didn't support Claressa as a pro boxer. That's what Claressa is talking about. This lady talking don't understand. I understand that Ali took her support back after she started shading Ali after that damn interview. I get that. Why would Ali support somebody that was disrespecting her? Let's think about it. Would you support her pro if she disrespected you on radio? She made her interview seem as if I don't want to fight her and da 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 da. You made it seem as if she disrespected you. Then you were the one that was, man, people don't understand what covert is, but eventually, if you guys ever deal with one, you'll see. I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm not trying to make anybody agree with me. I just wanted you guys to see that that interview did not go the way it's displayed in this video. And I'll make a short video on that as well. Because people have short attention spans and do not care to watch a 2-hour video just to get to a point. So I get it. That shade saying, I would have wanted more, but I have a bigger picture for myself. I don't think she said it like that. I have a bigger picture for myself. She didn't say it like that. But if you consider that to be shade, it could be, I guess. Laila Ali said, young black with a hard life. All things that Claressa said about her own self in interviews. That's not shade. It's the truth. Exactly. But she played victim and said it like it was an insult or whatever. Laila Ali was coming for Claressa Shields. She wants to fight Laila Ali just to take her legacy from her. Wait, Laila Ali was coming for Claressa Shields? That's what you think? Okay. Claressa Shields adding things and making things up. I'm confused by this comment because I don't know if that was a question that you were asking. And then a statement. Because, yeah. Was it shade when Claressa said she had a hard life about her own self? No. No. It's just another bozo excuse to take out of context to hide her narcissism. Even if it was a shot, you let that go. The woman didn't even mention your name when she said it. Okay, and my thing is, why did Claressa try to say that Ali was dissing all the other fighters by that statement? That statement was, I don't see anybody right now that I would come out of retirement for. If she don't see nobody to come out of retirement for, how you offended? That's like going on a Pop the Balloon show and you see a bunch of people you're not physically attracted to because of their height. Not saying that they're not handsome. You're not saying they're not handsome. They're just not fitting your requirements. I want a tall man. So when you go and you saying pop all the balloons, and then it's not saying like these guys are not qualified. I don't like any of these guys, whatever, because they're too they're not such and such enough. It's just they're not tall enough, right? So she's saying, I just don't see nobody right now that I could fight or I would come out of retirement for. But it's not saying nobody is worthless the way you made it seem like they're worthless. That's not what she said. Or that's not how she meant it, in my opinion. Oh, damn. All these ones? Jeez. So if you guys didn't know, I asked the question, did you think that the clip was manipulative the way it was put in the beginning? If you guys watched the full Breakfast Club interview, if you guys are just coming in, it was misplaced. Ali mentioned Claressa towards the end of the interview, not the beginning of the interview. Ali was asked in the beginning of the interview, would you ever come out of retirement? She simply stated, I don't really see anybody that I would do it. Like I don't want to put no words in her mouth, but it wasn't insulting, in my opinion. She blocked me 5 years ago. Who blocked you? Thank you so much, Cindy, for posting the like, share, and comment, please, guys. And if you like, subscribe. Okay. Green didn't look good last fight. I thought she lost that one. If Green didn't look good last fight, what do you think Claressa looked like in her last fight? Didn't look too good either. I'm just saying. She'd rather fight Baumgartner at 130. And she that's crazy. Cause she know that's not gonna happen. Claressa weighs 160, 167. Do you really see her dropping down? Like Baumgartner obviously would have to meet her halfway, but Claressa knows that if she loses such a large amount of weight and loses to Baumgartner, that's going to be her excuse. You know, like that was too drastic of a change, too fast. So, you know, like it kind of fucked up my, no, excuses. Let me go to that clip that I wanted to show you guys. Hold up. I hate whenever this happens. When I have stuff in the background to show you and I can't find it. Man. Okay, let me just go back to history. Shadesha. I want y'all to see. She was talking about being respectable and all this, and she don't disrespect and all that. Let's check this out real quick.
not speak. If you don't like me, if I'm scared of her, don't say nothing to me.
That's the problem. It's not that I don't like you, it's just I don't care for you. That's it.
And I don't. And I ain't never.
You said you were gonna break my face. And
I've
you called me a faggot, and you called me a twink.
Yeah, I just called you what you were saying to me, face to your face. You want to say hello to me?
There's a
Come
video
on, bro.
of it.
Bro, it's a video of me about to walk up and clean your shit because you kept talking to me. That's what the video was.
With that. So this is a person that just played victim in the video where she was calling Ali all this classless, like, you know, she literally talking about she was ready to F this dude up. Hold on.
Said I didn't interrupt people when they're speaking. I didn't avoid you. That's the point. You like to interrupt? Yes, people? I do. But that's do not speak.
She said, "You like to interrupt people when they speak?" And she goes, "Yes, I do." And this is classy, huh? I guess. Let's go to the next one. I can't remember what the next one was.
She said, "Oh, how long you been?" Oh, do not speak. If you don't like me, if I'm scared of her.
Okay, I don't remember what the next one was, so let me just replace it real quick. Because I don't know what is in the background, so give me a sec. Y'all. Okay. I wanted to go to Shadesha real quick. Because I would love to see her fight Shadesha. I would love that. How do I see all the damn shorts? Damn. It's not giving me the option. History today. Okay. Playlist history. View all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Y'all can see it? All right.
Like to make next.
I mean, I would love to fight Claressa Shields, you know. Of course, I want to go and rest or whatever, but I think that's the fight to be made. Claressa Shields.
She gonna beat the fuck out of her.
You know, it's we got a heavy stable over here, and it's a couple of people that could go up against Claressa Shields that got the skills. But Savannah told me something today. I don't know if I should share it, but I ain't gonna share it. But she said to me today, which I didn't even realize that she might have had noticed, but she said, "You need to have more belief in yourself." She said, "I've never been in a ring with somebody like you that hit as hard as you do." She said, "I've been in the ring with her," and she said, "You could take her out." And I'm like, damn, you know, hearing that from Savannah. And Savannah can punch too. I'm not sitting up here making it seem like that was a tough fight.
Could Claressa be dodging this fight because Savannah Marshall, who she fought with, is bigging her up and saying, "Damn, yo, you could probably beat her ass. You could probably beat her ass." The same way you got your boys sticking up for you, saying that you will beat what's her name? Laila Ali, excuse me, to the great. Savannah Marshall thinks that Shadesha could beat you. Are you nervous about? Like, I don't know. I would do it.
So I would love to fight Claressa Shields, and when the time comes and it's big, let's do it.
That's right. You guys would like to make that.
Can I just say this? Claressa, I don't think wants to fight her because she doesn't have enough, you know, experience. So imagine what that would look like. Let's be honest here. Imagine what that would look like if Claressa were to lose to Green. You hear me? That would look really bad. I'm just saying. Oh, Dr. Umar on my screen, damn it. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. This has absolutely nothing to do with Claressa. But I want to bring up this comment that somebody just made. This has nothing to do with Remy. Did I say Remy's name? Somebody please let me know. Did I say Remy's name in this? Please. If I said anything was reminiscent of something that was reminiscent, that was to give an example with the Alicia Baumgartner comment, saying that Alicia Baumgartner was in her DMs asking her how to dress. Does that not remind you of something? That's all I said. I didn't say Remy's name. I'm saying it now because you mentioned it. Clearly, this is not about Remy, obviously. But if something is reminiscent, I'm going to bring it up. Especially if it makes a point. Hey, Boo Banger, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Boxing is promotional sport. It needs to be promoted. Good and bad promotions. The goal is to bring butts in seats and eyeballs to TV screens. Claressa carries the sport. She's really good at that. But she's also good at playing like she's innocent. She does a lot of things that she's accusing Ali of doing. And I just don't understand that. That's all I'm saying. And I don't think she would like it if somebody took her interview and swapped the timing of what was said. That completely changes the narrative when you do something like that. Whatever. But no, people will make excuses. Everything is alleged. Thanks. Who gave receipts? Claressa gave receipts? Do you guys believe Claressa gave receipts in this video? Did she make Ali out to look like a bad guy, a bully, a non-black supporting black woman? What else? Body shamer. You know, I could have sworn Claressa done said some things about people's looks and body before. But I guess we're going to just ignore that. I thought it was just me. Did the same thing Laila did. Could not come up with something different. A lot of people are going to skip past that. Thank you. Black Man Rising. Claressa did not give receipts. She had expired coupons. Oh, Lord. She the one over here being a bully to Laila instead of leaving her the hell alone. Hopefully after this, they're done with each other because there's no need to go back and forth at this point because Claressa's going to believe what she wants and Ali is going to believe what she wants. There's no... And the viewers, the fans are going to believe what they want. They both got to drop their receipts. Hopefully it's done. I see Ali hasn't dropped a part 2. I don't know if she's planning on doing that. If she is, hopefully she'll do it before the new start of the month. But if she waits any longer, I would just say, don't even do it. But if you guys didn't know, Ali edited her own video. She got her own receipts and she edited her own video. Okay? Claressa, if she had a team, obviously somebody in the comments said her team did this and not her. Her team is the one that took that Breakfast Club clip and threw it. Well, she did say, roll the tape. That was funny. I got lightheaded. Roll the tape. That's why I F with you, because I know how you give it up. You do your research. Salute. Salute to you too. I had to. I don't play that. Please watch the whole entire interview on Ali. That interview was about her new business, her new ventures, her food, her cooking, seasonings, all that. TV show. But what did Ali choose to do? She chose to bring up the quote. This was before Claressa was titled as the GOAT. So, yeah, she was given her accolades on her interview that was about herself, which to me shows selfless. It shows girl's girl. It shows not jealous, because if you were those things, if you were jealous or all the things that Claressa accuses Ali to be, she would have never mentioned Claressa on that interview. Never. She did the same thing to Cyborg. I know she used to be cool with her, and then she started calling her ugly. She just did a recent interview maybe 2-3 months ago, and she was like, Cyborg is so ugly. She's ugly. She's ugly. So it's really funny. Even though Cyborg is not black, she wasn't disrespecting a black woman like she claimed Ali do, but she was disrespecting another woman and calling her ugly. So I don't understand that. I would love to know why Claressa is okay with doing certain things, but when things are done to her, she plays the victim. I would love for somebody to call me out. That's a true friend or a true support. When you do something that doesn't look right and your supporter calls you out on it, that gives you the opportunity to reflect and to fix it if you want to fix it, right? So I'm saying to Claressa, please think back to all the things that you have done and match it up with all the things you said about Ali in this video right here. You have done every single last one of those things. Every single last one of those things. And Ali never stated that she was the first to interview you. But you stated that Ali was not the first to interview me, as if Ali said that. Ali didn't say that. Stop spinning narratives. Your receipts were very suspicious. Yep, looks rehearsed, like she had the teleprompter to read. She probably did 20 retakes just to let it go. Just let it go, Claressa. Wonder Woman trying hard to be professional. I mean, she played the part. She has the look. Looks good. Physically, you look beautiful there, Claressa, but what you're doing is ugly. You lied. That's not nice. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like. Thank you, Cindy. Baumgartner would have to gain 30 pounds to fight Claressa. Yes, she definitely would. But Baumgartner is a great boxer herself in her weight class. And so Claressa is amazing in her weight class. They got to meet in the middle. That would be a nice fight. But again, like I said, I want to know why Claressa dodges certain people. But she makes it seem as if people are dodging her. Claressa Shields didn't prove she just Layla point. Wait, Claressa Shields didn't prove shit. Just Layla point. She jealous, disrespect, proudful, delusional, a liar, pathetic, slow, and very childlike. She didn't bring no receipts. Just collaborated what Layla said. Narcissist. To be honest with you, she didn't really collaborate what Layla said, because what she did was she spun the narrative. And she also, she also tried to make it seem as if Claressa lied about her father. What, oh my God. She tried to make it seem as if Ali was lying on her father, like her father would never rock with her. She's stating that her father would never rock with you now because you disrespect her and she's his daughter. That's what she said. But throwing in the receipts that you took a picture with Ali, that doesn't give. It didn't give. Thank you, Marshall. I appreciate that. Layla played the video in full context. Of course, Claressa didn't, to create the narrative. Exactly. Thank you so much. I appreciate that super sticker and your comment. I think, when was Layla's interview? Not interview. When was her receipt thing dropped? Because Claressa had an. Oh, I forgot. Before I go, I got to tell you what Claressa said. What her response was immediately after Ali dropped her smear campaign, bullying video. What did she say? Thank you for your support. What did she say? That mean girl. Oh, thank you. If anybody's interested in supporting the cause, me, taking a second to do this live. If you want to show some love and send me a tip, I'm going to say tip because when you go to the restaurant, you get your Ubers, you get little tips. I'm doing a service, not to just you guys, but to myself, because this is an outlet. So the tip for me would be you hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and a super sticker or a Cash App at Sweet Ma 444 Life on the Cash App. Thank you so much. But again, a tip would be the like, any of the, just support, hype me up, whatever you can do. I appreciate it. A tip is you just sitting here watching. Thank you. Bonjour, Benyu. Super chat from Black Man Rising. Thank you, Black Man Rising Now. I appreciate you saying for me to keep up the good work. Hey guys, you know how I said I appreciate other people's opinions. Would you like me to do another TikTok on this? Because I have so many TikTok clips from Ali and Shields commentary that I didn't share with you guys. If you guys want me to drop it, I will. I was actually supposed to be working on something else tonight, but being that Claressa decided to, drop her receipts today in her clapback, I'm going to assume people on TikTok are going to talk about it. So if you guys are interested in hearing what TikTokers have to say and not just me, I'd gladly make you a video. And believe me, it's not just me grabbing people's clips. The editing process will literally take me all day. So it takes time. The audio is not always loud. The visuals have to be set a certain way to make it visually pleasing for you guys. Audio, all that takes time. So if you're interested, please let me know and I will start it tonight. But I might drop it in a couple of days and drop something else tomorrow, because what happens is people take their time to give commentary. Like, for instance, somebody probably on TikTok right now recording a video on their reaction to this. And then tomorrow somebody else is going to do it. And then the day after that, somebody else is going to do it. I want to gather as many TikTok clips that I can for your entertainment. So that'll be the next on this topic, unless something else happens, unless Laila decides to clap back at this and respond to this. I think it would be so funny if both of them did this. But Claressa, watch Layla's video and review it and pause and rebuttal whatever you feel needs to be rebuttal. Is that a word? Defend yourself. And then Ali, watch Shields' video and pause and give your review. That would be so fun to watch. I would definitely watch that shit. Would you guys? But no, I think they should stop now. I think it's done. They both had something to say. They both believe that they are not in the wrong. Leave it at that. And the viewers are going to believe what they want. I'm not here trying to tell anybody they're wrong, but there's certain comments I do kind of like seem to be offended by or a clap back at. Please don't take offense to it. I don't mean to sound rude or defensive. New to your channel, why did I think Claressa was going to respond the exact same way as Laila? Thank you for being new to my channel. I appreciate you. Did you knew that? I thought she was going to do something different. She looked good though. She looked pretty as hell. Pretty and petty as fuck. Okay, so let me go to my screenshots. Did I put in my favorites what Claressa had to say? Claressa, okay. Yeah, it's in my screenshots. Okay, so this was Claressa's response to Ali. Y'all. This was Twitter. All right. So Ali dropped her video, I think on October 16th, and Claressa says, my interview with Gilly the Kid and Wallow got mother effers pressed. To all the people mad, tell your favorite fighter, prove me wrong. Go and get niggas. Fight them. Don't get mad. This is boxing. Box. That was her response to Laila. Then she said, that's my answer to people. Fight. We fighters, so fight. So we waited all this time for this response. This is what you said initially. And you went quiet. You were rapping on BT, doing all your... I still don't understand how anybody is approving this rap career. It just stick to boxing, hun, because it's no good. That line, y'all be eating booty and I be eating spinach, goes down in history. I ain't never heard no ish like that. And if you guys don't believe me, before I go, I'll bless you with that. Last video I did was 3 hours. I did not think I would be approaching that at a 20-minute video. Part of me is ashamed of myself, but I fed my son before I went live, y'all. And I'm lucky enough that today I had somebody here to watch him. So he's being watched right now. So if you guys don't hear my son, you don't see me looking over, he's not with me. He's being cared for. Where is it? Remy Ma, you better watch out, girl, because Claressa got bars. You got competition. Oh, she said, girls be out here eating booty and I be eating spinach. Bars. And when she walks in Neiman Marcus, listen. Remy Ma, okay, you better watch out, girl. If y'all want to hear it for yourselves, you could go on BET. I think the entire rap is there. I know I didn't hear wrong. Girls be out here eating booty while I be eating spinach. Who approved that? And who approved this receipt drop today? Because to be honest with you, they were very weak, in my opinion. Why say that extra? Oh, I'm super late. So sorry. And at this point, like, you know, sometimes I'll be like, well, why is Papoose allowing her to do this? The reason why sometimes I say that is because she said that Papoose is the only one that could stop her from doing anything. So, you know, there's certain things that she says that if I were him, I'd be like, yo, chill. That's all he got to say. Chill. You don't got to tell her what to say, what to do. Just say chill. Well, telling her to chill is telling her what to do, but that's only for the best. Like, people are now remembering Claressa for the mess more so. But if you're like really into boxing, you don't give a shit about the drama. Who cares? Let's box. Let's watch these people, you know, box. You know, people are making bets on this stuff. They don't care about the drama, you know? Oh, thank you, Nay. I appreciate that. Thank you for saying that. You must not know about Sacktown They all like that. No, I don't know about Sacktown. It was manipulated. Okay, I'm glad you guys see that. All right, so clearly I'm super late. I'm super late on the comments. Okay. This girl has one job, that's to fight. Yes, please stick to it. Swing in the ring. She shouldn't be fighting every month, with all of that mouth. You said she should be fighting. Okay. That is so funny. Who do you guys want her to fight next? Ali? Shadesha? You want her to redo Savannah? You want her to fight herself? I really thought the host was Hannah Gabriel. Oh my gosh, really? That is so funny. A couple of people said that to me, and I was just like, really? Maybe it's this. My hair. If you guys didn't know, Hannah Gabriel is the one that the clip that Ali posted where she got knocked to the floor and her mouth guard fell out. Hannah did that to Claressa. But yeah, Shadesha team told Shields team that Shadesha not ready to fight Shields yet. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Because I got a receipt here that says different, but that's a whole nother video. I made this too long. Shadesha's team said that. FYI, there's a video here on YouTube of a guy that debunks all of it. I forgot his name. But just type in Shadesha Green and Claressa, and you'll see. Seems like she's ducking to me. But I'm just observing. It's just my opinion. Free promo for Laila for the Laila Ali spices. To be honest with you guys, I'm kind of interested in getting Ali spices. Why? Because of watching all this mess, I ended up watching that interview. And in watching the interview, it gave me like some sort of like, it's like, maybe you should go healthy. I'm getting older. Like the interview actually makes you want to change your diet and cook and, use spices that are healthy for you and not full of sodium. So I guess, like you said, this is promo for the spices. And Claressa throwing the shade saying that her show isn't doing well, regardless of the fact if it's not doing well. How's your rap career going? You're great at what you do. Stick to that box. And I hope that you continue on with your career in real estate as well, because that you could fall back on too, Claressa. But one day you're going to sit back and look at all this and realize that Ali was guiding you. So she didn't give you bad advice. She told you not to go pro at 167. She told you to get to a lower weight and then do that if that's, what you're going to do. But she didn't recommend you doing it at that weight class. And to be honest with you, could that mean that she didn't want Claressa, Ali didn't want Claressa to go pro at that weight because that would put them in the same weight class? Because 167 was Ali, right? So I don't know. You could look at it that way as well. Maybe Ali didn't want her to be in the same weight class as her because it would take away from her greatness. That could be it too. And that could be how Claressa viewed it. Did she state that verbally? No, she just said she gave me bad advice because she was jealous. That could be what she meant, but I'm trying to understand on all ends. But from Ali's standpoint, she stated she told her to go at a lower class so that she could have a chance to fight more people. When you're at such a high class, heavy hit, well, I was gonna say heavy hitter style, heavy hitters, heavyweight, whatever, it's harder to find people to fight with. So I don't know if that was bad advice. I don't know. She said that it would make you more money if you lost some more weight and fought at that weight. But y'all let me know. What do you think? Do you think it was just Ali trying to keep Claressa from fighting at her weight because that would take away from her greatness? Let's be real here in the comment section. What do you think? Thank you for the super sticker. I still can't see with the glasses because the light is glaring in my eyes. Oh, fish wavy, everything of fish. Of fish, okay? I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the super sticker. You said Claressa showed no receipts. She only showed shit from after the beef started. Claressa was supposed to show us where Ali was hating, and I didn't see it. She admitted she got offended at Laila's comment. She did confirm that. She did. She confirmed that my feelings were hurt from what you said on the Breakfast Club, and that's why I acted out. That's where all this started. There was no back and forth. And the only thing I can just say to you guys is don't believe everything that you see, because people do manipulate receipts and put things together to make a story go the way they want the story to go. It's very easy to take clips and put them together with no dates, no context. You're just looking and making up the story in your head. We all can see things differently when we view something, right? I'd rather us all view it naturally from beginning to end, so that we have a opinion that is not forced upon us, or you know, I'm not really good with words, so I can't think of the word that I'm trying to use. And if you guys didn't know, I do have ADHD, so it's really hard for me to focus at times. Trying my best. Ronda, okay. I want to know about Ronda. Ronda Rousey is not thinking about Claressa's mess. She's living her life on a farm with her husband and 3 beautiful children. Claressa was messy putting her in this mess. You know what I think Claressa did that for? Because when Ali did her video, she was showing examples using Claressa beefing with other women. So she probably wanted to do the same exact thing by showing Ronda Rousey. That's the only way I could defend what Claressa did, was because Ali did it. So I'm going to show you being a bully. You showed me being a bully. Now I'm going to show you being a bully. That's what that was. Sorry that Ronda got bought up in it. Sorry that Baumgartner got bought in it. And I guarantee you Baumgartner got something to say right now. She probably already tweeted. Ancient. I said what I said. If Claressa is blocking people that ask her why she's not fighting Shadesha, that's a sign. I literally seen it on TikTok 2-3 days ago, and I screenshot. A couple of people said, oh, she blocked me because I mentioned Shadesha Green too. Why would you block somebody for leaving a comment asking you to fight Shadesha? That seems like avoidance to me. You don't want to see Shadesha's name at all? When that fight ever happens, just be ready. That's all I got to say. People put it past a lot of people that they're undefeated. Do you know Ali lost too? And his daughter even claimed that in the Breakfast Club interview. She stated, you know, people will be braggadocious and say that nobody could beat them, but even my father got beat. Go watch the interview, y'all. It's worth it. Why Papoose can't sit down with Claressa Shields and ask her to stop the hating and come on good terms and stop going back and forth with on media? To be honest with you, we don't know what Papoose is doing behind the scenes. We don't know if he's telling her to stop. He could very much be telling her to stop and trying to guide her, and she's just going against what he's asking her to do. That could be a possibility. So I don't want to put that past him. We do not know. And Claressa did state it is really difficult to deal with me. She said that on the Pivot interview. Was it Pivot? She said Papoose is doing a good job dealing with me and handling me. So Claressa float like a Jezebel and stings like a hoe. Oh my gosh. Papoose supporting and advising her. That's why. He probably is. We don't know what's happening. We can only assume. She said smear campaign like she's the president. I mean, she might have a personality trait as the president does. Ooh, I hear my baby. Oh boy. My son is a lot to handle, so I think I've been live. He's been quiet, but I hear him though. He's coughing. Do you guys hear that? He's okay though. He's in good hands. I just honestly, I usually like to keep my son with me when I'm live, but it can sometimes be a distraction where I'm talking and then I'll forget because my son ended up having a seizure or something, or coughing. Hit the like button and show support. Thank you. 344. I didn't even touch Lorraine's comment. What's that? Oh, my boy. My mom will call me if anything. Were you going to repost the Queen Op video? Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you, Reese. You just reminded me because if I hit X, I'm not going to be able to ever see that video again. I know some people might not understand what I mean, but YouTube sent me a warning. The video is no longer on YouTube, right? They deleted it. It's completely gone, right? But I'm able to see what I did wrong. So YouTube allows me to click on the video. So being that I could click on the video to watch what I did wrong, I can screen record the video and repost it. So thank you, Reese. I will be screen recording that and I will explain what my screen record is when I do this, whatever. Sorry, off topic. I just had to answer that question. You guys, if you haven't noticed, I'm trying my best to be very consistent with commentary, with content. So please, if you have any suggestions, if there's something you want me to talk about, let me know because see, I'm late on this story that I posted earlier today. The story about the bride that crashed out on Facebook in her wedding dress and while she was, getting crunk. I decided to talk about it last night. Unfortunately, that video took so long to edit and upload that I had to drop it today. So again, and I got to talk about that substitute teacher. I need to give you guys an update on the studstitutes. It's pointless. They're not going to fight. It's all hype. You know what? I don't think they're going to fight either. But a little piece of me does believe that Ali will shock the world with her answer. Yeah. That Muhammad picture was possible because Laila invited her side by side to honor her father because she thought she was a genuine friend and a fan of her dad. Great point. If that's a fact, that's a great point. You already know I would have to go look and see where that photo came from and was it from the honoree? Because I don't remember what Claressa was wearing on that stage, so I can't match it up. I don't think she has to fight anybody anymore. Why don't Shields just pick out her peers instead of trying to fight someone in retirement? Cookie, you have to think about it. Claressa wants that title. She wants the title. She wants to be the first to beat Ali. Do you know how great that would be for her if she beat Ali? That's what she wants. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's the attachment to Ali. The same thing she said that Ali wants from her. The attachment to her name. I don't think Ali wants that. I think it's you, Claressa, that wants that. Because how can you be the GOAT if you haven't beaten somebody that has surpassed you when it comes to wins and KOs? Did she surpass you when it comes to all your other stuff? No, she didn't. But she surpassed you in the game of boxing, in the art of boxing. I'll call it an art. She surpassed you there. But has she surpassed you in MMA? You receiving 2 awards from the Olympics? No. You want to beat the GOAT so that you can officially say you are the GOAT. You're the GOAT in your era right now. But I think what's bothering you is that you want to be the GOAT of all time for real, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but admit that. Admit that. That's the real reason why you want to do this, and stop putting it on that Ali being a bully and stuff like that. That's crazy. And that part in the clip where she was playing Ali saying her name, that was comical. Come on, man. Because there's so many clips of you bringing up Ali that literally, like, I'm not going to say nothing. Sometimes talking ain't enough. When you come with receipts and show things, that to me is worth it. I wonder if Claressa Shields will come out of retirement every time someone challenges her to a fight, like it's really that big of a deal. Not. She said, oh, I watched the interview of Claressa, which was not long ago, and she said she wanted to retire at age 35 or something. 33. Girl, you have 5 good years left. So you better get it together. Get it together. Because, Ali got her thing going on. She was trying to teach you how to be successful on the in and outside the ring, like she said. So if I were you, I would be taking up something on the side. Don't nobody need to know what you're doing behind the scenes. Rebuttal is lawyer term, also UK terminology as well. Thanks for talking. Oh, thanks for taking time out to do this video. Oh, you are so welcome. And Shields used Laila's likeness to make hers. Yeah, she did. Really another low-key advice taking from Laila. Okay. Thank you so much for this super sticker. Why is it not showing? Oh, Fish, you gave me another one. Thank you so much. Laila has Claressa in the palm of her hands. Offering her that 15 mil made Laila the A side. And Claressa gonna wait until Ali say so. Ali gonna address that 15 mil in part 2. Can't wait to see that. Do you think that Ali's gonna release part 2? I do feel like it's been a while. It's almost the end of the month. If I were Ali and Claressa, I would just leave it. If she doesn't talk about this before November 1st, leave it alone, because it's been a good week or two. It died down. Oh, praying for Jamaica. Everybody pray for Jamaica. That just popped up in my head because I'm like, we're thinking about all this drama and there's so much going on in the world. But that's what these platforms are for, to talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. And I today chose to talk about this. So yes, thank you for your support. Thank you for modding for me and supporting me, Cindy. That's how you know she's a bully. All she thinks of is fighting, and that goes for civilians as well. All people on social media. You know what I kind of question? Claressa offered to fight civilians for $100,000. Anybody that could beat her, she'll give them $100,000. Why is it that she refuses to fight Shadaysha Green? You're willing to give people that are non-professional fighters $100,000 if they're able to beat you, but you don't want to fight Shadaysha Green in the ring, who's a professional. She don't even want the $100K to fight you. She wants to genuinely fight you just as a regular, opponent. A big challenge. She knows you're the GOAT and she wants to fight you because she believes she can win. That mentality should push you to want to fight her. But what is it doing? It's pushing you away. Excuses. Her excuse was Shadaysha doesn't have enough people under her belt. She hasn't fought enough. This came from a friend of mine. Because I wanted to know the excuse. The excuse was Shadaysha doesn't have enough fights under her belt, or she hasn't fought enough people that were strong or heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? So imagine this. If Shadaysha were to beat Claressa and not have, fought people at Claressa's level or near Claressa's level, but she beat Claressa, that would really F up her legacy, I guess. And she doesn't want to risk that in fighting Shadaysha, who's thirsty to fight her. Shadaysha is ready. Baumgartner been begging to fight Claressa for 3 years now. She probably don't want to fight her now, but Baumgartner been. Go ahead and look it up for yourselves. I've seen all the videos. Baumgartner says, I'm ready to fight, and I know I could beat her. Baumgartner said that. But you're not mad at Baumgartner for saying that she could beat you? What's the fixation with Ali? You're not mad at Shadaysha Green for saying that she thinks she could beat you? You're not mad at Savannah Marshall for saying that Shadaysha could beat you? But you're mad at Ali for saying she doesn't know who she would be willing to come out of retirement for. She doesn't see. But you're mad at her for that, but not mad at anybody for literally speaking your name and saying that they can beat you. Can somebody make that make sense? I bet you can't, because it doesn't. You're mad at people that don't say your name. You're mad at a person that didn't call your name or disrespect you, but you're not mad at the people that are calling you out to fight. You're not attacking them on a regular. Damn it. You don't bring them up in every interview and shade them and talk about their body and they suck. And Wolf is the best. Then fight the best, honey. respectfully. If here's the thing. You say that Ali sucks. Ali she's only fought school moms or what she say? She didn't fight anybody of, I guess she didn't fight any heavy hitters, basically. She basically said that Ali fought, all her fights were easy. So why would you want to fight somebody that didn't really fight nobody that was worth it? Why? Why do you want to fight her? Why not fight the best? Question. Do you ever think that maybe Ali didn't call your name out on the Breakfast Club interview because she viewed you as a little sister? You ever think that? You ruined that relationship. Because the disrespect that came after that is what caused her not to support you once you went pro. Just in case if you didn't know that. I wanted to just say that's a very huge possibility as to why Ali stopped supporting you, is because you were going on rants about how she sucks and Ann Wolf would have beat her ass and she dodged Aunt Wolf. When you and Ali used to be cool, you said that that wasn't the case. But then once Ali offends you, you start to speak on Wolf being a beast and how Wolf could whoop her ass and how she's running from Wolf. Crazy how people's tune changes the minute they get mad at you. Go back and read those text messages. Claressa wanted to make peace with Ali. Once Ali said, I'm not going back and forth with you, Claressa then responds with a bunch of shit and states, I wasn't writing you to make peace. Honey, you literally just said you want to make things right. We could sit together and talk this out. That's making peace. But because Ali didn't respond the way you expected, you get offended and say, I wasn't trying to make peace with you anyway. That's what I got from that. She does have light skin issues. I could tell you this much. If y'all don't believe me, she had left a comment to me that I feel like was really dumb. Y'all see what please excuse my phone because it's kind of like dusty. Got my fingerprints on there. I had all these saved so that you guys could see, and this happened to be in my if you guys can't read it, I'll read it for you. I wonder what her and Papoose convos be like. And that was under a post that she said something, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I wonder what the convos be like. Okay, she probably took offense to it, and she says, everything we talk about, everything light skin, whatever that's supposed to mean. Everything we talk about, everything light skin. Huh? What does light skin have to do with my comment? I wasn't even disrespectful. I was just like, I wonder what their convos be like. She said something ignorant on this post. I will have to find the original post, y'all. But she took offense to it. Why you respond to me, but you wasn't responding to anybody else that was calling you out to come to the ring? Claressa and Papoose are looking for a big payday. People would show up for that fight. I would go to it. I don't care. I will keep dropping paintings until I could have enough money to fly out wherever it's going to be at and sit front row. I'll do whatever, except for, I'm hungry. I can't stop watching. Oh, you're hungry? So am I. I haven't had anything today except for a sip of water. Oh my gosh, I was supposed to take vitamins and I can't take them without eating. Oh my gosh. The light went out. It's completely dark in here. I have like a blue light, but I have this light here that needed to be charged. Excuse me. That actually scared me, to be honest. I'm hungry right now too. I don't have time to make anything to eat. If I have anything, it's going to be something quick and unhealthy. All this girl do is lie, 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 and some more. She can fight, but a horrible person. You guys, please take the time to go watch Claressa's video without my commentary. And I want you to take the time to really analyze, soak it up. Don't allow me to change your perspective. I'm just pointing out things that are obviously like, huh? Do me a favor. If you don't confirm what I said about that interview, if off of this video, do me a favor and go to the Breakfast Club and type in Laila Ali interview and go to the 13-minute mark. Listen to Ali talk about not coming out of retirement because she doesn't see anybody right now. And then go to the 19-minute mark and listen to Ali praise Shields. It didn't go the other way around. She didn't talk about Shields first and then say nobody could beat me, because that is the narrative that Claressa has been spreading for years. And if you don't believe me, stay tuned, because I will have a video, no commentary, like live commentary, but it's going to be set for you guys to just see. I'm going to be very short with commentary because I want you guys to see with yourself, with your own eyes, and make a decision yourselves without me trying to convince you. You understand? It's just going to be straight receipts. If Claressa said Ali did something, I'm going to look it up and find out if Ali did it, and I'm going to insert it. If Ali said Claressa did something, I'm going to find that and I'm going to insert it. Little to no commentary. Yes, I will have to chime in every once in a while to make you guys understand what you're about to see. But other than that, I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise. Like, y'all make the decision for yourselves, okay? Talking about ain't nobody ducking Shadesha, then why she blocking people that mention Shadesha? Huh? Why? That's not a reason to block somebody. They're not disrespecting you. Why would you block somebody that asks you, why don't you fight Shadesha? Huh? Jeez. Oh, sometimes people just want to go against you. That's fine. Oh, why don't Claressa Shields fight the newcomer? Oh, the newcomer. Who are the female boxer? Google her up. I don't know why she doesn't fight a newcomer. She says she wants to fight somebody that's up here. But at one point, you were a newcomer and somebody had to fight you and you defeated them. Give a person a chance. If they want to fight you and they're at the weight class that, you know, is, I guess, close enough or in the same weight class, just fight them. You don't have that many options, you know? You don't. Am I wrong? Does she have lots of options, guys? Because who's she going to fight next? She's going to have to do a rematch. Who's she going to fight that's in her class? Anyway, Green has work to do. She has to prove she's worth a paycheck. Okay. Claressa, know that the fight everyone wants to see. Oh, Claressa knows that's the fight everyone wants to see, but Green got to clear out divisions before coming for her. Is that part of the sport of boxing? Do you have to clear out divisions, or is it like, because I'm not, well educated on a lot of things. I'm trying to understand the sport of boxing. But from my knowledge, Claressa said that she hasn't fought enough big people for her to fight her. That's all I know. Is that what the divisions is what you're speaking of? That need to be cleared? And that fight would be oversold. Claressa fighting Daniels, if you thought that was sold out, imagine her in Green. And is there a reason why Claressa only wants to fight in Detroit? Is there a reason? Because every time, whenever somebody offers to fight her, she says, come to Detroit. Come to Detroit. Maybe it gives her energy to beat people because she's in her hometown? What do you think? Because I find that to be quite odd that she only wants to fight. And I know she fought elsewhere before, but she mainly challenges people to fight her in Detroit. How do I know? I've seen her say it plenty of times. Okay. My mouth is dry. Laila said she'd knock her out. Laila said she's not talented enough. That's different than you can hear. What? That's Laila big mouth being personal. I don't know if you know this, but that was Laila responding to her, saying that Ann Wolfe could beat her ass. So Laila was what's the word? Laila was right in saying that. Shit, you on a nationally syndicated interview talking about Ann Wolfe could have whooped my ass and you could have whooped my ass. Of course I'm going to be disrespectful right the fuck back. And that wasn't even that bad. All she said was, she can't beat me. She's not talented enough. The same thing Claressa be saying about every other person she's about to, like, I can't say all opponents, because some people she hasn't fought, she says that they can never beat her without even sparring with them. She doesn't know what they can do, but she'll say, you can't beat me. What's wrong with Ali saying that? She says nobody's stronger than her. What's wrong with Ali saying that? Huh? Let's be real. If one can say it, the other can too. And nobody can be mad at it. Claressa don't like that even though she feel she the best. Laila name is the one that still gets brought up as the face of women's boxing. Still to this day, that makes sense. And she wants to eliminate that. She doesn't want Ali to be on her belts. Well, honey, they're going to be there as long as you have them, because that face ain't going nowhere. Okay? All them belts you got Ali on them. I think that really, she probably hates her belts just for that. To her, it's not fair. To beat her is her way to erase. That's a very good point. I think I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes and I'm out of here. That was a very good point. Thank you so much, Ms. J. Mrs. J. Yeah, makes sense. Claressa's ruining her reputation, and it's sad. Laila has skills, and Claressa is a street fighter. Claressa is not heavy hitter either. Point taken. We should support Claressa Shields. Remember, she grew up in Flint, Michigan. She was consumed a lot of water with lead, so give her some time. that was that nice nasty or nah? Yes, Layla Ali did fight. She fought Valerie Mafoon and KO'd her twice. That KO'd Ann Wolf. Thank you for that. Valerie Mafoon was KO'd by the one and only Layla Ali. And Ann Wolf, who is very amazing at what she does, she's a beast. Lost to Mafoon. Let's just why do people ignore that fact whenever they talk about Ali not being able to see Wolf? Why don't they ever bring that Mafoon fight up? I wonder. Anyway, thank you for bringing that up, Donald. I appreciate that. It's the delusion for me, and people need to stop babying her and tell her the truth. Honestly, I think she's going to learn in a couple of years when she looks back, when somebody, okay, I don't mean to bring this up, but we look at Little Kim and Nicki Minaj. Little Kim felt slighted by Nicki Minaj because she didn't get the respect that she felt she deserved. Nicki Minaj did a lot of things that Kim already did when it comes to the looks, the style, you know, obviously the hair and everything like that, the looks, right? Nicki had her own style of rapping, talented as ever, very catchy, gimmicky, but I think Kim did not feel that she received the just due respect that she deserved. And in this case, Claressa is going to have to experience this for herself to see what it feels like. Right now, she's saying that Ali is old and jealous, right? Until Claressa, you then become that old person that you like to call people old. I don't understand why people age shame like they're not going to get older. Ma'am, do you not want to get older? Do you think you're going to stay at the same age? No, you're 30 years old right now. When you decide to retire, there are going to be other people that come after you that might be even greater than you. Why? How? How is that possible? They're probably watching you right now and learning. You know, people like to watch and observe and see. You've mentioned it before, Claressa, that you observe others to see their weaknesses. If you know that somebody's family member died, you're gonna taunt them with the death of that family member because you know it makes them weak. You said that. You said you try to hit below the belt, but you said that Ali hit below the belt with that video providing receipts. You hit below the belt by bringing up people's. I know I'm not the only one that heard Claressa say that. Claressa said she will study you. She will find out what hurts you the most. Even if you lost the person, whatever, you'll bring it up to taunt them, to make them lose. And that's not considered going below the belt? It's a hypocrisy for me, hon. It really is. And it's really sad that people that are fans of her can't see. You could be fans of a person and still call them out. Like I read that comment. Somebody said, Claressa, I love you and everything, but you be taking stuff out of context. That's not what Ali said. I like fans like that. The type of fan I don't like is one that will make excuses no matter what, even if the receipts are in your face. People that watched that Ali video and saw nothing wrong on Claressa's end, those are the type of people I like to avoid because I don't want to argue with people like that because that literally is going to drain the life out of me. I can go back and forth with somebody that could easily call out their favorite person for the wrong that they did. Just like now, I was thinking like maybe Claressa was upset because Ali said this, and maybe Ali meant it. Maybe, like, I'm trying to make it make sense on both ends, right? But a fan that's a diehard fan is going to make excuses. And excuse me if I sound harsh when I'm talking about Claressa, but this is very disappointing to watch. It's disappointing to see her literally project, deflect also, then spin a narrative to suit her to be the victim in this. You literally went on TMZ and said and read the text messages verbatim. I was just mad at what you said on that interview, and then that's why I acted out. That's the problem. I felt the way. I was hurt by what you said. That was the problem. And Ali said she didn't mean it how you took it. So when I say there was a misunderstanding, I mean that, because Ali probably didn't view her as an opponent. She viewed her as a baby sister. Can some of you take the time to consider that? She probably viewed her as, this is my mentee. Why would I want to fight her? Why would I come out of retirement to fight a girl that's 17 years younger? Why would I do that? Y'all didn't think that maybe that's why she said she couldn't think of anyone? But in the same, ain't that funny? In the same interview where she says she couldn't think of anybody that she would come out or be worth the fight, which wasn't her words verbatim. You guys have to go watch. It was very, very innocent how she said it. It wasn't even shady. That same interview where she said that, she brings up Claressa. Not in any negative way. It's just to give her props, to say she's an amazing young lady that came up and went through hell, and she's great now. On an interview talking about her new spices and her new ventures and her new TV show and her new book, she brought up Claressa. But she's a hater. But she's jealous. I don't know anybody that's jealous that would make something that's about them about somebody that they're jealous of. Such a huge misunderstanding. And it's sad. But I think it's best that Ali separated herself from Claressa. So even though it is sad that they went from having a good sisterly big sister relationship to what it is now, it probably saved Laila from getting in any trouble. Because think about it. If Laila continued to deal with Claressa, imagine all the other shit that Claressa would have said about Laila. Because she has no proof that Laila was jealous of her. It's all in her head. She did an interview where she stated that somebody told her that Ali was jealous of her. She didn't see it, but somebody told her that Ali was jealous of her. And that's where she got that from? Or did it come from one of the voices in her head? Because it's not adding up. You do an interview where you stated that somebody that was your mentor at the time told you, yeah, Ali, she's jealous. She's upset that you're doing big at this, whatever. I don't know the verbatim. I don't like to put words in people's mouth. My head is starting to hurt because I didn't eat. So I hope you guys understand my point. I do. But she clearly stated that somebody else told her that Ali was jealous off of their opinion, their observation, or whatever it is, or their crazy thoughts. Tamara in 2020 on Sway in the morning. Tamara? Okay, 2020 on Sway in the Morning, the other show following, Laila said she'd knock Claressa out. Laila said Claressa wasn't talented. I read that already. And do you forget that Sway played audio? Sway was being messy, first of all. Sway said, I just had Claressa here the other day, and she had this to say about you. And Sway plays it. And Laila responds. Was she supposed to, what? Let Claressa disrespect her without her responding back with the same energy? Was she supposed to let Claressa say Ann Wolf beat her ass and I could beat her? Even in her prime, I could have whooped her ass. Was she supposed to just let that slide and not respond is the question. So anybody that keeps bringing up the fact that Ali said what she said, remember, it was a response to what Claressa said. Other than that, I don't think Ali would have never compared herself to Claressa. I don't think that. Because if you didn't know, she did that interview praising Claressa before Claressa started dissing her. And that's when she stopped talking about Claressa. That's when she stopped shouting out Claressa. And she started showing, I guess Claressa felt the way that she was showing love to other boxers and not her. But what do you expect? Why would she want to show you love when you disrespected her, talking about Ann Wolf would have beat that ass? And then you went live and you were talking to Ann Wolf while you were on the live from that clip that I seen. And you were like, yeah, and she was scared of you. Why would she want to talk to you? She embraced every other female boxer around you. And you didn't like that, did you? You ruined that relationship. Because you talked too fast. You should have had the conversation with Ali before you made that statement. But you were young, and you still are young-minded. It seems like the mind has not developed. This is what happens when you drink that sewer water in Flint. Child, is she calling you light skin? That's disgusting and disrespectful. Yeah, she said that her and Papoose talk about everything light skin. I don't know what that meant. I hate whenever people bring up skin. I hate that shit. She calls herself the GOAT because she can't spell goat. Pap is using that girl. Ooh. Time will tell. Claressa said only light-skinned women come at her. I don't know where that came from. Tamara Claressa responded with let's see for $5 million. A deal was closed, but COVID happened. Tamara, who's Tamara? Tamara. I'm missing something here. She think about it. Claressa 15 and 20. Yes, I know the COVID. Oh, thank you for bringing that up. So back then, I guess Claressa and Ali were supposed to fight for $5 million. Oh, that's pretty low. But that was a while ago. And then you said COVID happened. So I think I saw a clip of Ali stating once COVID happened, she didn't really think of it anymore. And I think that guy that did the interview with Ali said, rumor has it, was talking about back then and brought it back up just to, I guess, spice things up in the boxing world. Because he surely did cause a lot of this. After that interview, everybody was calling out Ali, saying Claressa could beat her. Then we had the older people, me, believing that like just because you're older doesn't mean you're not you're not capable of doing certain things. Like, I hate whenever people age shame. I hate it. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. My head hurts, and yeah, I think it's easier whenever I'm able to read a comment from a super sticker because they pop out. So excuse me. Next time I do a live, I'll just let you guys talk to me back and forth. It won't be a breakdown. And if you guys are looking forward to it, I'm going to go back to the comments to see if you guys responded when I asked, do you want a TikTok? Do you guys want to hear what other people besides me have to say about Claressa's video? Would you like that? Because I feel like it's only fair to hear every opinion. Just like I'm trying to read you guys' comments, I can barely keep up. So if somebody does commentary, I'll share that with you. Clarence just has mommy and daddy issues. I'm not even paying him no mind. Oh, child. Papoose does not look happy. I don't think he looks happy either. Did she win her gold medals in the Special Olympics, child? I don't know. Tamara is in the chat, sweet mom. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't see Tamara. Damn, it's been 3 hours. Yep. Yeah. And guess what? It's been 3 hours, but didn't the time fly by? Flies by when you're having a good time. Y'all, I appreciate you for being here. Yes, colorism is ugly. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for your support. If you hit the like, hyped me up, left a comment, sent me a super chat, sent me a cash app, which probably you didn't, but if you'd like to, it's Sweet Ma 444 Life. Have a blessed night. I was going to say evening, but it's about to be what? It's 9 o'clock. I need to go eat. My head hurt and I need to take my iron pills because your girl low on it. All right. I'll catch you on the next. Oops. Hold on. Yes, it was fun. Thank you, Tamara, honey. I'm going to go back and read you guys' comments. Even if I pause my video, I could still, I don't want to hear my voice. I'll just let it play and read the comments because I think a lot of you guys made some great points that I missed, and I'm very disappointed in that. Denise first, Claressa career is still going. Furthermore, Claressa's winning 19 titles is what makes her better. Okay. Claressa is Pompoose sugar mama. Love you, girl. Love you too. Hey, Jerome. I say Jerome and a half. You are appreciated. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ooh, 222, bitch. Okay. That's a sign. I've been seeing that number all day today. I need to go text my sister and make sure she's all right. Okay. Love you guys. Well, not all of you, because, love is a very strong word. I love who loves me. I love who supports me. As God loves. I don't hate anybody. So, peace. I'll catch you on that next one. Let me pin that 222, hun.